Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, Rusty, and myself, Dave, are going to play Everdell, a game for 1 to 4 players, published by Starling Games and designed by James A. Wilson. So, let's play Everdell. I'm out of stuff, folks.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
I'm interested in learning Everdell. Will you teach me?
It's funny you should say that, because I happen to know Everdell, and yes, I will.
Okay.
Everdell is this exciting little world here in the forest. We are these critters that we're in this forest, and we are, the game starts in winter, and we're going to go through the 3 seasons after that. Basically, we're all going to take turns, and it's a sort of a worker placement game. The player who is the most humble starts. We've decided that was Rusty.
Oh.
So Rusty's going to be the start player, and it's just going to be clockwise from there for the rest of the game. And the way the game works is, on your turn, you get 1 action, and you can do one of 3 things. We all start with 2 workers. My workers are squirrels. They are actually unique animals. Nikki has turtles and bunnies for Rusty, and you have Sonic the Hedgehog over there.
Sonic.
Or maybe it's a Doris and Frank Hedgehog.
Oh.
So, on your turn, you may either place one of your workers, okay? You can play a card either from your hand or from the meadow, okay? We all have a hand of 8 cards, but we also all share these 8 cards as if they were in our hand. Or, the third thing you can do is you can prepare for the next season. This gorgeous 3-dimensional tree over here normally goes right there in the middle of the board where that stump is, but for purposes of trying to show this game, that was going to block everything and make it hard to see things. Let's talk about placing workers. When you place a worker, you may place a worker on any location that has essentially this little circle with the paw in the middle of it, okay? That's a location. This is a location here. These cards that we put out, these are random from a deck of cards, but we're just going to use these 4. These are locations. These are locations. These little bonus tiles up here are locations. Those are the regular bonus tiles. You will always play with those 4. You also draw randomly from a deck of special bonus tiles 4. Those are up here on the trees. These are locations. And then finally, some of the cards that you are going to play in your little city array in front of you also have locations on them.
Oh.
Okay? There are 2 different types of location. A location that is a complete circle, right? Complete circle means you can place 1 worker there only, and once it's there, it's full. A location that is an incomplete circle that is open on one side, the way this is, means that is a shared location and multiple players can go there. All right?
Okay.
When you place a worker in your location, you're going to take that action immediately, as you might suspect. These 4 cards on the outside have this symbol means with 4 players, you also use this circle. All right? So 2 players can go here. You cannot go here and on a later turn go here. Only 1 player per card. All right? So you
One of yours per card.
One of yours per card. All right? Again, shared, not shared, not shared, 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 not shared, not shared, or shared, sorry, etc. All right. So let's talk about the locations. The bulk of what you're going to be getting from those locations are goods and cards. All right? There are 4 goods in the game. There are twigs, resin, berries, and pebbles. And you'll see that, for example, here you get a twig, a resin, and a berry. In addition to the iconography, they've also written it in English at the top of the card. That's a berry. That's a berry and a card. That's a card symbol. Pebble, 2 cards and a resin, etc., etc., etc. 3 cards and a pebble. All right? Here, this is one of the few places where you can go here again if you would like.
Oh.
All right? Here you may discard any number of cards from your hand, and for every 2 you discard, you gain a good of your choice. This little symbol, if you can see it, is wild, meaning any of the 4 goods. Okay?
Okay.
When you discard cards, they go face down here. The discard pile is not face up. All right? There is a hard limit of 8 cards in your hand. So, if I were to go here right now, it's a berry and a card. I have 8 cards. I cannot draw one, so I get the berry. Okay? If there is a space where it's just, say, drawing cards, and I have 8, then I cannot go in that space.
Okay.
You cannot go in a space unless you can use some part of it. All right? When you play your worker for the... I'll get to the bonus tiles a little later. So those 4 up there and these 4 in the tree, I'll explain. So that is placing a worker. All right? So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is play a card. In the rules it says play a card, but really what you're doing is you're sort of buying a card and you're putting it out. All right? We all are going to have this sort of city over here in front of us. Our city is going to hold maximum 15 cards. All right? By the end of the game, we should all have 15 cards in our city. Maybe a few more for reasons I'll explain later, maybe 1 or 2 less. All right? Playing a card means you pay for its cost and you put it into your city. The cost is here in the upper left corner of the card. So for example, this is a twig, a resin, and a pebble, and if you pay that, you may build the storehouse into your city. All right? Cards, when you play them, let's play this storehouse right here. I can even pick it up. Tell you immediately what happens when you play this card. So playing the storehouse, you can either, as it says on this card, place 3 twigs, 2 resin, 1 pebble, or 2 berries on the storehouse from the supply. All right? When it activates. So this activates, you're going to do one of those 4 things, and then when you place a worker on that spot, you may take all resources that are on this card. Okay? There might be more than those resources on this card for reasons that I'll explain a little later. But this card in my city is a placement DAO that is only available to me.
Okay.
But just once.
Just once. It's a single circle. It's a closed circle, so it's not shared by any. It's only available to me.
No, but I mean, it's also just once. You're gonna choose whatever you put in there.
Correct.
You're gonna place it, and the rest of the game is just sits
When you
there.
place a worker, it stays there until you prepare for the season and move to the next season. All right?
But does it refresh ever the goods there? Only when it's placed is what I'm asking.
No, it will refresh
Okay.
for reasons that I have not explained yet.
Okay.
But when you play the card, it will immediately activate.
Okay.
Okay? All cards, when you play them, will immediately activate. Well, I'll get a little ahead of myself. The cards that have this green symbol on them, that's sort of like a production symbol, those will activate multiple times. But I'll explain how in a second. All right? This post office card costs a twig and 2 resin, and you put the post office in front of you. It is worth, by the way, 2 victory points at the end of the game. That's what this number is in the thing. And when you play it, it doesn't do anything, but when you go here with your guy, you give an opponent 2 cards from your hand, then you discard any number of cards, and you draw up to your hand limit. So that's one way to get out the cards from your hand that you don't want anymore. When you give an opponent 2 cards and discard, that opponent must be able to take those 2 cards. So, if I want to give the cards to Lincoln, but Nikki or Rusty, and he can only take 1 card from me, but Nikki and Rusty can take 2 cards from me, I must choose one of them. But if you all have 1, I can choose anyone, or if you are both maxed out, then I must choose Lincoln, and the extra card that I can't give someone is discarded. If you are all maxed out and you do this, instead of giving an opponent 2 cards, you take those 2 cards and discard them. Okay? So you will be getting rid of those cards. You just can't not do the action if you can. All right? This post office, and this is going to be tricky to see at this table, has a little open sign here. Do you see that?
Okay, yeah.
That means this location is available for everyone.
Oh.
So Rusty can go here in my city, and then he can give an opponent 2 cards, and then discard, and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
All right? So some of these cards are only going to be for you in your city. Some of these cards are for everyone, yourself included, when they're in your city. Also, one thing that I forgot, when someone else goes to a location in your city, you get a victory point. These coins are actually victory points.
Okay.
Okay? So for them using your building, you collect a victory point.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
But you get it from you don't get it from them, you get it from the supply.
Okay.
Some cards, here's a card, this wood carver. This wood carver costs 2 berries if you would like to play it. All right? But you see where it says storehouse at the top here? Mm-hmm. This is sort of like a Seven Wonders-esque. If you had already built the storehouse, then you may get the wood carver and play it for free because you have the storehouse. And you'll see at the bottom of the storehouse, it says, look, this card will get you the wood carver. Okay? So if the storehouse is already in your city, you may then build the wood carver, and when you do it, I can't really reach, can you hand me one of those occupied tokens? You will then take an occupied token and you'll play it right here so as to indicate that you no longer can use the storehouse for that. Each of these cards that allows you to build for free can only be used once. So there are multiple storehouses and multiple wood carvers, but if I pick up another wood carver, I cannot use this storehouse again to build that wood carver. I would have to pay the 2 berries. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. For example, the farm card, which costs 2 twigs and a resin, allows you to build either the husband or the wife. The husband or the wife has a cost at the top, and it also says if you have a farm, you can build this for free. So if you build the husband or if you build the wife, boom, that's done. You won't be able to get both of them. Those cards aren't out, but since I mentioned it, the husband and the wife can be paired together when you build them. So if you have a husband or a wife and you build a wife or a husband, instead of taking one of the 15 slots in your city, they each take 1 slot together.
Okay.
They live together, basically. Okay?
Do they give you the same benefit?
They give you a bonus if you have them together, but more importantly, they don't take up an extra slot in your city. You only have 15 slots to build stuff in your city, so the more extra cards you can get.
All right.
And I'm using these for purposes of demonstration, but everything I'm saying about these cards is the same for the cards in your hand. When you want to play a card, you may play one of your 8 cards from your hand or one from the meadow.
All right.
Does that make sense? All right. What else we got out here? The crane.
Don't need a crane.
I might, yeah.
So the crane for a pebble allows you to later play the architect for free. And also, when you have the crane, when you are playing a construction card, I guess I didn't explain this, there are 2 types of cards in the game, critters and construction. And they all say that below. See where it says here, unique construction, and this says common critter.
Okay.
So there's critters, there's construction. If a crane is in your city, when playing a construction, you can discard the crane from your city to play that construction for 3 fewer of whatever you need to build it. So not only do you get to build a card for 3 fewer, you do not get 3 resources from the bank. You just reduce the cost by 3 of your choice of whatever you need. And the crane is removed from your array. So you're going to lose that point, but you will also get that slot back.
Okay.
In your 15 card array. All right? That happens first. So if you had 15 cards, you could still add a card to your array by throwing away a crane if you wanted to. Okay? Same thing for this card, the Ruins. The Ruins is free. It has no points, but you discard a construction card from your city, and in this case, you gain the resources equal to that cost. So if I were throwing away this storehouse with my Ruins, I would get a twig, a resin, and a pebble, and I would draw 2 cards. Unless, of course, I was maxed out at 8, in which case I would draw no cards.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so there are a lot of other cards in the game. There's like 48 different cards in the game, so we're just going to explain them as we go, because if I explain them all, we'll be here forever. Except to say that you are only allowed to have 1 each of the unique cards. So this wood carver common critter, you can have 3 wood carvers if you want. But this unique critter, this architect, once you build an architect in your city, you cannot have a second architect. You cannot double up the unique ones.
Okay.
All right? And these purple ones, this little fan symbol, whatever, these are basically endgame bonuses. They're kind of themed by their color. The green ones are production cards. The little scrolly ones are like rule breakery ongoing effects things. For example, if you have built the shopkeeper, then you are going to gain a berry after you play a critter. You need to remember that for the rest of the game. If that's in your array, every time you add another critter to your array, you will also gain a berry from the shopkeeper. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so workers, cards, prepare for the next season. In order to prepare for the next season, you must have placed all your workers. So you cannot have workers in front of you. Once you've done that, you can, on your turn, say, I'm going to prepare for the next season. So you go to spring. You can't really, I don't know if you can see on the tree, but the tree at the upper level is divided into spring, summer, and winter, and you can see we've got more, thank you, well, fall, and you can see we've got more workers there. Preparing for spring means you take your workers off the board and bring them back to you. You take your third worker that you now have permanently for the rest of the game, and this little green production icon, all your cards that have the green production icon symbol produce again. They all produce right then.
Oh, wow.
Okay? That's spring. Summer, you take your 3 workers and bring them back, and you gain a 4th when you prepare for spring. You will draw 2 meadow cards. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Draw 2 meadow cards. So you will take 2 cards from the meadow and basically put them in your hand, unless, of course, you can't.
Wow.
All right? And then for fall, you will get 2 workers, and all your green production will activate again. When you prepare for the season and move on to the next season, when it comes around to your turn again, you are now playing. We will not necessarily all be doing this at the same time. You can be in spring while someone else is in summer. The thematic explanation for this is, imagine that some of us live on a mountain and some of us live in the valley, and that the weather climate is slightly different from there.
Microclimates.
But the point is, we are not all starting spring simultaneously. Now, we might by accident,
Okay.
but because you can't prepare for the next season until all of your workers are placed, it's possible you haven't placed them all. It's possible you don't want to place them all, depending on timing. So, let's talk now about some of these endgame bonuses. These basic ones up here are all worth 3 points at the end of the game, and you get them by putting a worker onto them when you have met the requirements. The city monument means you have 3 scroll cards in your city. And that's 3 with the little paw symbols on them, and that's 4 with the production, and 3 with the little traveler. I'm calling these bonus tiles, but they're technically called special events in the game.
Okay.
All right, and they're end game scoring. So much like the numbers on the cards, it's essentially another way of putting something in your city that doesn't fill up one of your slots, if that makes any sense. There are 4 special events up here. They have a lot stricter requirements. This one, for example, is 2 each of all 5 types, but it is worth 9 points. But the other ones do stuff. Some of them do stuff. So in this case, the other 3 are building requirements. You need to have a tower and a miner mole in your city in order to claim this event. And when you do, when you achieve this event, you may place up to 3 sticks here if you have them.
Okay.
And for each stick you place on this event, it's worth 2 points at the end of the game. So you are permanently committing resources to that card for victory points. Which is to say, if you place no sticks there, it's worth nothing. But it could be worth 6.
That's the requirements on the top. So this one is
Correct.
Undertaker, Barge Toad, Croakware Cure. Croakware Cure.
And you put berries on that one, right?
It says, when achieved, pay 2 berries and discard 2 cards from your city.
Right.
So it's thinning out some early
Yes.
low
and it's
build.
worth 6 points.
Right. A well-run city, Chip Suite Clock Tower, it says, when achieved, bring back one of your deployed workers. So you just get another action that round.
So a worker that you've already placed comes back to you.
Right.
To claim these cards, you put one of your workers on them. Is that
Correct.
the same as, okay.
Correct. And it only happens once. So if you claim one of those cards, it's permanently out of the game. It's yours to claim, right?
So I take it and put it in
Yes.
the city? Okay.
No.
So you kind of want to hold these towards the end?
You put it in front of you. It's not, remember, the events are not buildings are not critters or construction in your
Okay.
city. They're just extra thing.
All right.
There's actually one more place that you can place workers here in the journey. This journey is only open in autumn, so you can't place there until autumn, but you wouldn't want to anyway because a worker placed here is permanently there and cannot come back,
All right.
which again doesn't matter because autumn is the last turn of the game. But to place there, you discard cards equal to the number of points on the space. So if you throw away 5 cards and go here, that's worth 5 points to you at the end of the game.
These cards, not from our...
No,
50
cards
card.
always means cards.
Okay.
This is your city.
These are buildings. Okay.
Yes. Well, they're not all buildings. Some of them are critters, but
Yeah.
this is a shared space.
Okay.
This 2-point space. So in theory, if you had 7 cards, you could go here, and on your next turn, you could go here.
Can you have more than one in that one over there, like over there?
I believe you can have more than one here as long as you discard 2 cards.
Right.
But these are only 1 per person.
The middle, too.
Correct. And cards are nothing at the end of the game. So, in fact, the game ends when all of us pass, which is to say we have either played all of our workers and played/purchased all the cards that we can or want to. You're not required to play all your workers. You can just say, I'm going to pass. And when you pass, your endgame scoring is going to be the face value of the points on the cards that you have played into your city. Any bonuses that come, none of them are out here right now. Here's one. Any bonuses that come from cards. For example, this architect is going to give you 1 point for each of your unused resin and pebbles, up to a maximum of 6. There are some cards, like if you have a husband and a wife together, they will have an extra 3-point bonus for that.
Okay.
Whatever bonuses you get from, whatever score you get from these events, and whatever victory points you picked up for these along the way, and then whoever has the highest score wins. I think that's everything.
Okay.
I mean, it's not all the cards, obviously, but...
So for that side of the table, these were kind of unclear.
Okay, so this just says meadow, to let you know this is the meadow. This is the haven. The haven is where you can discard cards from your hand, and for every 2 you discard, you gain a good of your choice. Note that at no point during your turn, at the end of your turn, for example, do you draw back up to 8. So the only way you're going to get more cards is by going, for example, you can go here and pick up 3 cards and a pebble.
All right.
All right? But again, you can also, in addition to the 8 cards that only I can play from my hand, we can all play from here. And these cards will replenish when they are removed. So there will always be 8 cards in the meadow.
Okay.
All right? All right. Rusty?
So I have first action. I am going to...
And just in case you didn't see it, 3 twigs, 2 twigs in a card, 2 resin, resin in a card, pebble,
Berry.
berry.
Berry card.
I think I like the idea of one of each except for the
Pebble.
pebble. Yeah, so that'll be a twig, a resin, and a berry. Oh.
Bouncing berries.
All right. I am going to go here and take 3 berries. Done.
Good fiber.
Huh. Can't do that one because my limit is 8. Well, I can go on there, right?
Go on where?
Because I can,
With Rusty.
with Rusty.
You totally can.
So
Take
there.
one of each.
Put my turtle there,
You got it, turtle.
and a wood, and a resin, and a berry.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
I guess I'll do the same as you, Dave. Put Sonic over there and take 3 berries.
Take 3 berries.
There you go.
I think these need the googly eyes.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's got to get stuff on it.
Yep.
So now to complete a complete set.
Ah, you can see one of everything?
Yes, that gets me one of everything.
Nice.
Oh, but it doesn't get me what I was needing. Oh, I was short. I didn't plan ahead well enough. Do you want to... No, that's quite all right. I still need it.
Okay. I am going to go here, discard up to 3 cards, and gain 1, whatever I want for each card. And I'm going to get rid of this, and I don't know, this and this, let's say. And to get rid of these 3 cards, I am going to take a pebble.
A pebble?
Snatch the pebble from his hand.
A pebble, a resin, and a stick.
Twig.
Twig.
It's a
Pebble, resin,
twig.
twig. Done.
These are little critters.
You're a little critter.
I'm trying to understand if there's any kind of synergy with my cards here. I can't.
Right.
I'm not
With those
really-
cards and these cards.
Yeah, I'm not positive I'm reading it right.
Like a lot of games that have, in this case, 48 different like action cards.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be your second or third game where you where you truly understand the synergy and how things work.
Sure.
I can't read this stuff on the bottom at all.
It's facing me and I can't read it either.
Okay.
It's
what
all
do you
really
want?
small.
Farm.
Farm is
No,
for.
I can read that. I'm talking about the
I'm
little
saying-
thing at the bottom.
This says husband wife.
Oh yeah, that's.
This says peddler. This says postal pigeon. This says the wood carver, and I can't. That says architect. Is that what that says? The crane.
Architect.
And the inverse is true, right? So this says wood carver, but the wood carver says storm at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna just do a berry. So that far one over there.
This one.
Yeah, without the
Because you
card.
can't draw the card.
Exactly.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
I don't know what to do. I don't need cards.
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. I've never played this game before, so I decided rather than try to look at all 8 cards in my hand, I looked at like 2 or 3
Right,
that
you're
I liked.
interested in.
So I went here and just threw away 3 cards, even though they might be spectacularly good. I don't know.
Okay.
Because it got me 3 things, right?
Right.
So that's what I did.
So if I take a card from the meadows,
Yes.
if I have space, can it just immediately go to build?
No, it can only be built. These never come into your hand.
Ah.
These are as if they were in your hand.
Okay.
You have right now 16 cards in your hand, 8 that are exclusive to you,
Right.
and 8 that we can all snag from you if we also build that card. And I didn't make this clear, but when you build a card, you may only build 1 card, regardless of how many things you have. You're only doing 1 card when you do it. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
How does this one work?
Ruins is for free. It doesn't cost anything. When you build it, you throw away a card already in your city. Let's say you threw this one away, the post office. You would pick up 2 resin and a wood.
Right.
You would gain those things into your thing, but you would lose the 2 victory points.
Right.
So it's sort of a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If you need stuff, that's another way to get stuff without placing a worker. Also, maybe you have a card that you took advantage of. I didn't explain this, but since someone's going to ask, the farm allows you, say, to build a husband and a wife.
Right.
Let's say you play a farm and then you build a husband and you put the little occupied space on it. When you later get rid of the farm, you've already built the husband or your wife, so you don't lose the card you built because of that farm. There are other cards that give you things based on cards. You don't lose those things once they're in your city, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to do what you're doing here, which is just kind of, I don't really have, I mean, I could build something. I
Well,
suppose,
building
but-
something means you don't place a worker.
Right.
You are the only person with a worker left right now.
I know. And
So no one can snag a spot
well,
from you.
I can do this, but we'll see.
If you want to build a card from here,
Right.
you might do it now before
Yeah,
someone
I'll
snags
just-
it from
But
you.
see, I don't want to do this now. This
Correct.
is the one thing I can build, basically.
Oh, then
Right?
definitely go there.
There's,
You could build a wood carver if you wanted to.
right.
You
doesn't
have 2 berries.
Right.
You could build the shopkeeper. If you build a shopkeeper, then every time for the rest of the game you play a critter, you will get a berry.
Right.
Remember though, the green cards are going to activate again in spring and again in autumn. So
Right,
there's
not in
some
summer.
value to getting those
Right,
early
right.
as well.
Okay, I'm going to do the, I don't use my dude, I'm going to do the shopkeeper.
Okay, so you're playing a card as it
Yeah.
says in the rules.
Yeah, building it or whatever.
That is immediately filled in.
The shopkeeper.
All right, the resin refinery. So that costs a resin and a stone, and it gains you a resin, immediately. And it will also gain you resin in spring and autumn. And it will also allow you to build the chip... God, I can't read that.
Chip sweep.
Chip sweep. Chip swamp. I was close.
Yeah. Instead of going for what I was going here, I think I'm going to go here because you were discussing how these chain. I like that idea.
Yep.
So this is a twig, a resin, and a pebble.
Okay. And then you get to immediately do something on it.
I will place either 3 twigs, 2 resin, 1 pebble, or 2 berries on the storehouse from the supply.
You technically get to see this first.
And I think I'm just looking at the board, and I think pebbles are hard to come by. So I think I'm actually going to put a pebble on here,
Okay.
so that it's something I can work with in the future if I
And
need a
again, you
pebble.
only get that if you go there with a worker, and only you can go there. Correct?
Yes. Yes, I don't see any open signs.
And what came out was the theater. For each unique critter in your city, you're going to get a point at the end of the game. Remember, the purple ones are all sort of end
And
game.
then the little tiny thingy on the bottom.
Allows you to build.
An
A
actor.
bard. No,
A bard. Well, there you go.
a bard.
That's
All right.
That is an actor.
I'm going to play a card from my hand. I'm playing the Twig Barge.
Twig barge.
Twig barge.
It costs a twig and a pebble.
And a barge.
And when I play it, I immediately gain 2 twigs. So here's the pebble, and I'm going to take that twig back and take this twig here, please.
Twig
Oh, just
barge.
one. I had kept one from before.
Oh.
Was there funny quotes on your guys' cards you weren't
No.
reading?
But it does allow me to build the barge toad for free.
Oh, I didn't read mine. Come again and bring your friends if you have any.
What was your thing of the...
Shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper.
What was yours, Rusty?
I don't have a funny. I
At the
don't
very
have a funny
bottom?
quote. No.
Wow.
I think it's only on the critters.
That makes sense.
I think the critters have the funny quotes.
It doesn't say
No, I
like take
can't
all
do that
resources
one.
on this card.
Oh, it does say take all
I'm just
resources.
joking. That's funny.
I think you're right.
Oh, okay. You were done?
Yes, I'm only allowed to do one thing.
I will build my wife, farmer.
My wife?
My wife?
My wife! Let's all do that.
That was horrible.
That costs 2 berries.
2 berries.
Okay.
And it's a farmer thing, and it's just going to give me 3 points if it's with the husband at the end of the game.
Correct.
And then her little quote is, maybe we'll have 3 girls this time. I guess she's talking to her little mices.
Got it. Now, okay, let's stop for a second. So that's an end game card.
Yeah.
Okay. What you probably want to be doing is building cards that help your engine. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, I did the same thing. I mean,
Yours helps your engine. It's going to get you a berry every time you build a
yeah,
critter
yeah.
for the rest of the game. That is a end
Victory
game.
point, yeah.
That is an end game
Yeah.
bonus card. It's probably not the best thing to build right now.
Yeah, you really need to get your engine going. I do too. I'm
All
in
right.
bad shape.
Let's back it up.
Yeah.
I'll build something else.
I don't know what else you have or what you can afford, but
It's happening. Okay.
you should build a card that has green on it or that has this blue little
Yeah.
scrolly symbol on it.
Squirrely.
I mean, you could build this if you wanted to.
Nope.
Oh, you
I
couldn't
got a
on
card in
pebble.
my hand.
Okay, here we go.
I am going to build a general store.
Okay.
It's the same quote
General
that Lincoln
store?
had.
Well, that was.
Oh, it's a shopkeeper.
That is the
It
one.
is
Oh, it's the same card.
Shopkeeper
Okay,
mouse.
yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
exactly
a
the
rabbit.
same. Yeah.
But it,
Come again if you
2
have.
berries, nice.
2 berries.
And bring your friends.
And that's a unique critter, correct?
That is a unique
So you guys
critter.
don't forget, you can't build another shopkeeper.
Okay. And then gain 1 berry after you play a critter. So every time I put a critter down,
You also
I
get
will
a berry.
get a berry.
And understand,
Seems
you're
like
getting a
everywhere.
berry. It's not a berry discount
Right.
off of what you're building, right?
Okay, back to the board.
Yep.
So I'm going to, I guess, go where Dave went.
Throw
'cause-
cards away?
Yeah, because.
Well, you have new cards out here now, right? You've
Yeah, but
seen
is there
some new-
something for a
Can't
single berry?
afford anything.
No, I'm saying the cards you're going to throw away.
Oh, I
Figure
know.
out what goods
Yeah.
you're trying to get.
But what is it? I get to every card I throw away. I get to keep.
You get to
I get
you
an
get
additional good.
you get
of
anything
my,
of your
my
choice. Any a wild good of your choice.
That's wild.
No, it's pretty huge, that space, I would think. In
Yeah.
fact, I'm not sure why I didn't go here first instead of the 3 berry space. Look, we're card buddies, me and Lincoln.
So I'm going to dump those 3,
Okay.
and I'm going to take one of each good that I don't have: amber, twig,
Trigger resin and a pebble.
Yeah, snatch the pebble from my hand.
Okay. Yeah, you could get 3 pebbles there, Rusty, if you really wanted them.
Good.
All right.
All right. I have nothing I can build, even out there. Both of my guys are out, so I'm going to move on to spring at this point.
Okay, so here's how this works.
Okay.
Rusty takes his third meeple there. These two come off the board. So if I had a meeple, for example, I could go here now.
Sure.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah.
All of your green production cards fire, of which you have one, so you get to put something on that card again.
Even though there's something there already.
You are building on that card. That's the whole point to that card.
Excellent.
So that when you place a worker there, you'll get everything on it.
I think I will take the 2 berries.
Okay.
And a scone.
The scones and the berries.
All right. I'm going to build this farm with 2 twigs and a resin. That was my plan.
2 twigs and a resin.
2 twigs and a resin.
Which, by the way, I'm not happy you just did that.
There's plenty of farms in the game.
All right.
Fairgrounds. Draw 2 cards. By doing that, I immediately gain a berry, and that is my turn. All right, Nikki P.
Yeah, I'm moving to the next season
Okay.
also.
So you are the turtle.
I
So
am the
these-
turtle.
These come up,
2 turtles
Get
and
your
a
turtle.
third.
and you have no green cards. Makes sense. It's early. And Lincoln, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to build the storehouse. I'm going to play the storehouse,
Okay.
which costs 1 of each of these,
Okay.
except for the berry.
And that's the same one that Rusty has,
Yeah.
right? All right. What are you going to put on it?
And I will do, goodness, 3 wood.
See? Now there's a reason to do it.
So, I'm going to take my guy. I'm going to come here for a 3 wood.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Here, I can get it
They're
for you.
wonderful pieces. I just can't get 3 at a time.
They're slipperies.
They're slipperies. All right. I now have 3 pieces of wood.
All right. Now I'm going to build the wife from my hand. And I'm going to spend the 2 berries to do that, even though I can build the wife for free with the farm. And the quote on the card is, maybe we'll have 3 girls this time. Ah.
Okay, Nikki P.
Yes, sirs. I am going to go get a pebble here.
Snatch it from my hand.
Pebble for you.
Pebble. Wonderful.
You could go here for that
And
pebble.
get a card.
And get a card.
Eh.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into fall now, I guess, or no, spring.
Prepare.
Yeah.
So these 2 come off.
Take that dude there.
And you have a green card which activates. What would you like to put on that card?
Oh, goodness.
3 more sticks, 2, what is it? 3 sticks, 2 resin,
Resin.
1 pebble.
A pebble or 2 berries.
2 berries.
Goodness, I do not know. I will take 2 resin, I guess.
Okay.
Or no, 3 stones.
No,
no,
one,
no,
one.
1 stone. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 resin. Go, Rusty.
With the storehouse, I think I'm going to take this now for free.
Yep.
And because it's green, it activates right now, correct?
First off, yes, but
Pay for it.
yeah, go ahead. He pays for it by having the other one. So please put an occupied token on your.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You are now done using that.
Okay.
Now go ahead and activate it.
I may pay up to 3 sticks to gain 1 coin
Twigs.
each.
Hey,
3 twigs.
There's a husband.
3 twigs, and I just picked those up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
Coin.
2, 3.
Correct. These are also 3s if you want a single one.
Oh,
But
all right. Let's do that
I
then.
thought they were 5s, but
Yeah,
they're
me too.
3s. It makes sense that they're 3s. Scoring is fairly incremental. Well, look, a husband just showed up. But
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I have a husband already in my hand, but I think I'm actually going to build the meadow one
Meadow.
because
Meadow husband.
I don't want to get down to no cards in my hand, right?
Sure.
So I'm going to build the husband. This fills in right away. Hey, historian. I'm going to build the husband for free because I have a farm. I need an occupied token, please. Okay. That goes here. The husband is a green card, and here's what its activation is. Gain a wild of my choice if paired with a wife and you have at least one farm, which I do, making the missus proud is my quote, they occupy the same slot,
All right.
and I will take a pebble, just in case I need one. And that is my turn. Oh, let me do it this way. All right.
Go, Nick.
Sure. I'm going to build a resin refinery. So that is 1 resin and a pebble.
Okay.
Here you go.
And you gain a resin.
This
So
thing.
just give her that resin back.
Give me my resin back.
All right. And is that a critter?
It is not. It is a common construction.
Okay.
No critters.
She got it back.
No,
There
I
were
got
no
it.
critters to her knowledge.
Okay. Just making sure. Remember, your shopkeeper
So
gets you a
now-
thing every time you have a critter.
And this goes with the chip sweep if
Yep.
When you
I
get-
have him. And
No, when
When you
comes up, you
when
can-
you choose to build him.
If
Play
I build
him.
him.
When you play him.
Correct. General store.
and it's a common construction, and I'm going to gain
Yeah, we gave it to
1
you.
resin.
Okay, I didn't explain some of these. So the historian, this is draw a card after you play either a critter or a construction. Again, you have to have room for that card, but that gets you back to cards. And the general store is gain a berry. If you have a farm in your city, gain an additional berry.
Okay.
And everything else is stuff that we already know. 1 of each. Twig and resin and berry, berry, skittery.
There you go.
This is like delicately balanced.
The tree.
Go, Rusty.
I think I'm going to take advantage of this space to get rid of some of these dead cards. And that wasn't a bad card. That's very expensive. That seemed expensive. Something I can afford. And I'm not sure that that's going to come into play. So I'm going to discard those 3 cards. I will acquire 2 sticks and a resin.
2 sticks and a resin.
Yeah.
Believe me, before we even started, I was singing that crap. in my head.
Twins.
When he was saying, when he was explaining.
Wings.
Which ones will the future something or other?
Oh man. I am going to spend 2 berries to build this historian.
Wow. It's a bat.
Oh, you want it
You're
because it's a
supposed
bat?
to leave it for me.
I can.
Because
Would
it's
you let
a
me
bat. No, I don't need it.
to? Here's the historian. I can tell you how it really happens.
All
This
right.
historian.
I like that.
All right. And that's it. I'm done.
Go,
Let's
Nikki
get
P.
refills. General store. There's 2 of them.
Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. I am going to place my turtle here and get 3 berries, please.
3 berries.
1, 2. Wow, I can't pick anything up, can I?
3 berries.
3 berries.
There's just little, but these are kind of grippy. They're plastic,
Yeah.
rubbery.
They're plastic. They're very blueberry, I mean, because of the star on the
Yeah,
top.
purple berries, fuchsia berries. I will go here, take a pebble and 3 cards.
Okay. Here you go.
Go, Rusty.
All right. I will actually take advantage of my storehouse now,
Okay.
as I need that pebble again for a future.
I am finally preparing for the season.
Okay.
So these come back. I get this. And now my green cards. I get 2 sticks and a berry and a wild of my choice, which will be a resin, please. Done.
All right. I am going to build my chip sweep. He
For
is-
free!
For free. Oh, free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have the thing, don't you?
Because I have the resin
Well, what does it cost?
refinery. He's normally 3 berries.
You can spend them if you want.
No.
No reason to.
No, there isn't. Okay, so this guy is activate one of the leafy things in your city.
Okay.
Is that only when I play it?
It's when you play it, and then in the autumn when the greens activate again.
Okay.
So first things first, pay for the chip sweep. We need an
But I
occupied
don't
token,
need
please.
to pay for it.
Well, you pay
said.
for it by covering this.
Sure.
You cannot ever use that again for the rest of the game.
Ha.
Now, which would you like to activate?
I guess nothing because I just covered the
No.
resin.
Which would you like to activate? You get to either gain a resin or you get to gain a resin because that's the
Yes.
only thing.
Right.
So she gets a
Even
resin.
though it had the door on it.
All you're doing is using this to pay for building that card.
Okay.
This is the action on that card. So you only have one other thing to activate.
Yes.
So she gains a resin,
Yes.
and you built a critter, right?
And I built a critter,
So
I
you get a berry. And what's your quote?
My quote is, keep your nose clean and your chimney cleaner.
There you go.
Okay, I'll do the ranger.
Ooh.
The ranger.
What does that do?
He says, "Move." He's a unique critter. Move one of your deployed workers to a new location. Unlock second dungeon.
Okay, so here's what that is green, right?
Yeah.
So here's what that does.
No, it's a traveler.
Okay,
So-
but it happens right away. So you don't want to. Oh, you can build this because this guy. You're going to move this guy
Yeah.
to a different place and also activate that.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And so we haven't had a dungeon card come up yet. If you have one in your hand, a dungeon card allows you to put a card in it,
Oh, okay.
like a card in the dungeon. All right, and that card doesn't count against your 15. I believe it cancels that card as well. I'm not sure. This allows you to have a second slot in your dungeon as well if you build the ranger.
Okay.
So what does that cost?
This is 2 berries.
Okay.
And I get an additional berry for building him because I have
'Cause it's a
the
critter.
Shopkeep or whatever. Shopkeeper.
And then it says move to a thing, right?
Yeah. Can I do it on the same card?
No, because you have to move to a different thing.
Okay. So let me see what I would like to do then. I think I'm going to do this one.
And discard up to 3 cards?
Yeah, but I don't know what to discard, truthfully.
That's a perfect move because it blocks me from going there as well. Although I don't have 3 cards to get rid of, so never mind. You don't have to do 3. It's up to 3.
Oh, yeah.
You can throw 1 or 2 if you want.
Okay, then I want... What do I need? I know there's something I want to build here. I'll do those 2. And then I would like 2 stones.
Okay. And Rusty, it's your turn.
I am going to build a chapel.
Gonna get married.
I knew that was coming. I love it.
The chapel, when I activate it
love.
with a worker, I would place a coin on this chapel,
Yep.
then draw 2 cards for each coin on the chapel.
2 cards per coin.
Per coin.
Okay, nice.
So if I continue to add coins to this, it'd be 4
Well,
cards.
you mean victory points, basically.
Yes.
They're points,
victory
not coins. What does that cost to build that chapel?
That is 2 twigs.
Yeah.
And a berry.
No, that's expensive.
And, a resin
Yeah.
and a stone. A pebble.
And how, I can't remember, you already said it and I forgot. How do you get victory points on there?
I would actually activate him. I would have to place the...
God, every time you go there, you put a thing and
victory
then draw
point.
2 per things.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
I may or may not have something that chains with that.
All right, I'm going to go. May I have a pebble, please, and 3 cards, end of turn.
So, this spot here, that looks like it's a victory point thing. So
That's-
it's 2
no.
cards and a victory, or what?
That's what that is.
Oh, yeah, that's 2 cards and a victory point.
How do you? I guess you take
Take
a
a coin,
coin.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Wow, for some reason I thought that was a resin, but you're totally right. All right, there's a point. There you go.
Thank you.
Here's 2 cards. There you go.
Done.
Done.
I think I'll build the crane for 1. This is one of the ones that let you tear something down. I guess it says, when playing construction, you may discard this crane from your city to play that construction for 3 fewer. So that's something like big, if I want to
Yeah,
do it right.
it gives you a 3 discount.
And it's only 1 pebble.
Right.
Snatch the pebble from my hand.
So, for example, if you wanted to build the post office on your next turn, you could build the post office for free.
Right.
2 resin and a twig, which you get for free. It replaces the crane.
Right.
I think that's a fine move. Chip sweep again.
Who's Chip Sweet? It looks, he's like Chip and Dale. Does he have the chocolate chip nose? I think he does.
No, that's just silly.
I don't have the resources for...
He's got a butterscotch chip nose.
That's kind of a cool card in a sense, right? Because it's going to double hit one of your other cards in autumn.
Nice.
I don't have enough to purchase anything there in my hand right now, technically play.
Oh, and you played all your workers.
So I've played all my workers, so I'm going to move into summer.
Okay.
I'm just going to barrel ahead into summer, and then I will be drawing
So here's what you get. You get 2 cards from the meadow.
from the meadow.
Nice.
I
You got
am...
the room for it.
Yep.
The meadows.
Yeah.
While you're thinking about that,
Well, wait a second. You can build this. This is 3.
Keep my
I
meadow.
could, but at the moment, I don't know that I necessarily want to because I don't have any...
it activates that. This card activates that immediately.
I understand that, but this, I'm allowed to pay up to 3 twigs to get 1 coin each. But I don't have any twigs at the moment.
Oh, I see what you
And
mean.
this would only allow me to resupply part
Okay.
of that. So I'm not sure that I'm ready to do that yet. Okay, so I'm going to need to draw 2 cards from the meadow to add to my deck.
To add to your misery.
Let's...
Well, you could take the ruins just so that
Yeah, that's a good one.
no one else can have it, right?
True.
And that's a punt, right? The ruins is in a sense a punt.
It is.
Although you do have to discard a card from your thing.
To build it? When you build it?
Yes.
So it's the opposite of the one I was...
Yes.
The crane?
But it
Crane's-
gets you-
Crane is there and then
But
you
it gives you
dump
that resource. Like, for example, I've used this farm to get what I need. If I use the crane to discard the farm, I would get 2 sticks and a resin.
The ruins, you're saying, to get rid of the card?
If I use the ruins to throw away the farm, for
Yeah,
example.
to buy the farm.
And what was your second card going to
That
be?
should be the last thing you do in the game.
Well, I don't want to get rid of the farm because I get stuff for
I'm
it
joking
still.
about buying the farm.
Oh, no, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
For my second card, I'm going to take...
Post office?
Post office.
This can go postal.
All right, university.
Where are the farms? Please?
Doctor.
Come on.
Hello, Doctor. Okay, Doctor is you may pay up to 3 berries to gain a victory point each. University. Discard a critter or construction from your city. Gain the resources equal to that card's cost. Then gain a victory point and a thing of your choice.
Oh, wow.
That's if you go there.
Is that a resource of your choice?
A resource of your choice
Okay.
and a victory point.
It's
Thing.
a thing.
I don't know what thing is.
Sorry, resource. Thing, resource.
Doesn't it?
I saw them as being the same for some stupid reason.
Oh, Jesus.
I am going to build this lookout into my city. Lookout!
Try to make some room here slightly
Look.
for Rusty.
Out.
That cost me a stick and a resin and a pebble. And the lookout allows me to, if I go here, I can basically copy any basic forest thing on the board.
Look out.
Look out! Done.
Basic or forest, right?
Correct. So, for example, if I went here, and by the way, this is not open, I could then do this
one of
again
those, yes, believe
and
me.
draw 3 cards and a pebble.
I like that one. It's been sitting in my hand for a while.
Okay. If I buy the general store, am I kind of not doing the optimum because I don't have a farm?
Well, you'll gain a berry immediately.
Yeah.
You're only losing a berry.
Yeah.
But if you get a farm by autumn,
Yeah.
you will gain an extra berry.
Right. Sure. Okay.
You must have better stuff you can do though.
I am.
Got a bunch of cards in front of you. You
yeah.
could do this and throw, or do you have a...
I don't have a dude. I either am building
Yeah,
or going
playing
to
a
the
card,
next
yeah,
season.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think.
Well, going to the next season is not well. That does get you a berry. I mean, you'll get that berry. Do you want a berry? Then you'll have 5 berries. Oh, the berries I didn't even see. They're actually
That's what we're talking
That's what
about.
I
They're
said,
like,
yeah.
like blueberries.
well, they've all rolled face down for me.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool. Or very,
Very
very
cool.
Or
cool.
very,
that's
very
right.
cool.
Boo. What's that?
Woohoo! I'm gonna play my peddler, I believe. He has 2 berries. He is a common critter. You may pay up to 2 of any kind of resource to gain an equal amount of a resource of my choice.
So it's a peddler, basically.
Yeah.
You're trading stuff for
trading.
stuff. That's not bad.
So, here's what's going to happen.
Tell me what's going to happen.
I'm going to pay 2,
Yep.
but don't take it yet.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Do you have the peddler? You don't have the peddler thing, right?
No,
Okay.
don't.
Doesn't it tell you on the top of it what building it is?
It is
does.
a ruins that I need.
Oh, ruins. Got it. Thank
Okay.
you. Yep. I knew I saw it.
Ta-da! I paid my 2, I set it there.
'Kay.
However, I am building a critter.
So you get one of them,
So I have a shopkeeper, so I get 1 back.
Yep.
and you spend 1.
And that one goes in the Theo. And I think, and activate one, no.
I'm not sure you're
Okay.
going to get this till after you finish your action on your peddler. So you can peddle right now because you played the green card. It happens immediately.
Ah,
Would you like to trade 2 things for 2 things?
2 things for 2 things.
Or 1 thing for 1 thing? Up to 2 things for 2 things.
I feel like I need to take advantage of that, but there's
Well, figure out what your
nothing
next card
out
is.
there that
Figure
it's
out what your
driving
next.
me bananas.
Figure out what your next card is.
Oh, you know what I should peddle?
Yeah.
I should peddle a resin and get a stone.
Okay.
Is what I need to do.
Just do 1.
You know what? And give me I'll
Peddle this berry.
that berry
For what?
for another stone.
All right. So she's going to turn those 2 into pebbles. Then, because you have a shopkeeper, you're going to get a berry because you
Yes.
played a critter. There we go.
Wonderful. 2 stones.
Fantastic.
Done.
Nikki's got stones.
I got stones.
They're technically pebbles.
Okay.
I think I will build the lookout as Dave did.
Yep.
1, 1, and 1. And that is the copy of any basic location or forest location.
Mm-hmm.
Rusty?
I know it seems like I'm barreling ahead, but I actually have a plan here. I'm using my chapel, which I
Okay.
built, so I will be placing a victory point. Those are 3s. There they are. Well, we could just stick them all over here.
Yeah.
But and then I will draw 2 cards for each
Stone,
Each
victory
victory point.
each victory
coin.
point that are on there.
Yep.
Victory point.
That makes
/victory
sense.
And those will get added. Oh, I do only have 6, so the 2 will allow me to get to 8, fortunately. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. I'm going to go here and discard 3 cards. And I would like a resin and and 2 stones. Resin and 2 pebbles. Done.
That was fast. Yeah. I don't know if that's such a really a good card. Well, okay, it is. I will build the courthouse.
Okay.
The courthouse is a unique construction, and I gain 1 wood or 1 resin or 1 stone after I play a construction.
Okay.
And it goes with the judge, if I had a judge, and I don't.
Okay.
So it is 1 twig, 2 stones, and a resin.
Okie doke.
So I can do that.
Okay. Go there.
Twig, a resin, and a berry. Imagine if it were there.
It's flippy, yeah.
And
totally.
think how worse it would be if that tree were right in front of you.
Okay, Rusty.
All right. I am going to now chain again. Now that I have the chapel out, I am going to build the shepherd,
Okay.
and I will gain 3 berries
Berries.
and 1 victory point for each victory point on the chapel.
Oh, look at you. Feel a little synergy over there. That's fantastic.
Trying to.
Right. A resin and 2 stones. I'm going to build this university. So the university, I read it before, but if I go on the space, I can discard a critter or construction from my city. I gain those resources back. Then I get a victory point and a wild resource. School.
Ah,
For each common critter in your city, you're going to get a victory point at the end of the game.
all right. And what is its little pairing on the bottom?
Oh.
Teacher.
I have to remember.
Yep.
I paid for him.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You paid for him with the card, you mean?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I paid for him with the card.
When you
so
say pay, that would not indicate that. Because you could pay the berries and do it and still do another one later if you wanted.
True, but that's why
Yeah.
I needed to indicate here.
I got to move on to summer.
Okie doke.
So,
All right. Turtle's coming back.
Myrtle, the turtle.
Myrtle.
And you get 2 cards from the meadow. Which 2 would you like?
Yeah, that's the problem with that. I was hoping some better stuff would come out.
Well, again, they're always cards you can discard.
Used. That's the end of the game. The doctor, you pay up to 3 berries to gain 1 victory.
It's similar to like put the 3 sticks on the thing to get points, or right?
Right.
It's worth 4 on its own.
It's worth 4 on its own. I'm kind of.
And you are kind of a berry factory.
I wish I was a better berry factory. The general store again. I know I'm going to buy that general store, and a farm is going to come up.
You should, if there's nothing you really like, you should at least take the doctor so that I can't get it.
Okay.
Because I can build the doctor for free now. And you don't want me to do that if you can prevent me from doing that.
Okay.
But I think you actually should, you can potentially build that, right? You only need 4 berries.
Yeah.
That's easy.
So,
Yeah.
I will take the doctor.
Curse
put it
you.
in- you put it in
Curse
your-
you. Goes in your hand.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, you told me to do it.
Even if you just discard it for stuff later, it's valuable to just keep it for me.
For each unique critter. And then I will take the general store.
You should probably take something else, right? There's 2
'Cause
general
there's
stores
2 of
out
them
there.
out.
Yep.
It's not like it's going to disappear.
This is pretty decent. Lets you draw cards. This lets you get a victory point
For unique.
How many critters do you got right now?
I have
You'll have more by the end of the game.
2 common and 1 unique, and then I have 1 common construction and 1 unique construction.
This one's actually pretty great for common there.
Yeah, the school
2 sticks to thing. You don't have that, but it's cheaper.
common critter for each common in your city. All right, school it is.
School lets you build a teacher.
Yeah, if I get a teacher.
You don't have it in your hand.
Well,
right?
no, you don't. It's later on.
Yeah. But well, she might have it in her
Yeah.
hand. I just don't know. Do you
No, I'm
have
telling
the
Wait, do I-
bard? Do you have the bard in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Postal pigeon.
Well, that's cute.
Teacher.
Oh, look.
Postal pigeon. Reveal 2 cards. So you're going to turn over 2 from the deck, and then you can play one of those cards worth up to 3 victory points for free. Then you discard the other. And then the teacher is draw 2 cards, keep 1, and give the other to an opponent. That's the first you give to an opponent card that has showed up.
Oh, interesting.
And you will do that obviously when you play it, and also when the green cards get activated.
Okay, then I'm going to do the postal pigeon.
Okay. All right, you ready? First off, this replenishes. Okay, so workers here are permanent. This is the first card that has that, and you can place up to 2, but you go here and you give 2 of goods, any goods, to an opponent, and you get 4 victory points for it. So you can do that twice if you can unlock the second one. And to unlock the second one, you need to have the monk.
So what does the postal pigeon do?
Hang on, I'm showing you right
Oh,
now.
this is me. I'm sorry.
Well, it's going to get you these 2 cards, unfortunately.
Another postal pigeon or a bard.
Postal pigeon or a bard. And you get to build one for free. So you can do postal pigeon again if you want. Bard is you can discard up to 5 cards and gain a victory point each. So that's not good because it has to happen now. But it does... No,
Work
it
with
does
the
the other way
other.
around.
Yeah.
Seems like you'd want to do the postal pigeon again.
Yeah, I guess so. Get another 2 cards. They're revealed.
Yep. And hopefully you get something better than that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, well, there's postal pigeon again. But
What?
there's an innkeeper. All right, so when playing a critter, you can discard the innkeeper from your city to decrease its cost by 3 berries. That's not bad. So, for example, you could pick up the architect for a berry, assuming you have unused resin and pebbles at the end of the game. Or you could pick up the chip sweep for free.
Now you're saying I have to take
No,
it?
not now. When playing a critter, it's sort of like your crane in a way, right? When playing a critter, you're gonna
Do another critter?
yeah. By the way, the postal pigeon is a critter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's 2 berries, right?
The shopkeeper, yep. You've got 2 berries just from doing that. So that's not too bad. At the very least, you're picking up berries. I mean, you could postal pigeon again.
Let's just do it again.
You're filling slots in your 15 city, though. Remember?
I know,
Now
but I can dump.
Oh, you
on
have
the-
ruins and crane.
Well, I have a crane.
Well, and ruins.
No, I don't.
Oh, Rusty picked
Rusty
up
picked
ruins.
ruins.
It's in my.
All right, here we go.
Maybe I'll get some ruins.
Oh, Fairgrounds, which you can get for free, and Wanderer, which you can get for free. So the Fairgrounds, of course, is draw 2 cards, and that would happen right now, and also help you get the Fool. And then the Wanderer does not take up a space in your city, and you draw 3 cards.
Oh, nice.
So it's a victory point and 3 cards. It's a one-time thing.
I think
but
I
it
need that one
doesn't take up a space.
because I need
The
cards
Wanderer?
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
The funny thing is, the Wanderer is free to me and you because it's the lookout.
Well, then take the Fairgrounds.
Okay, then yeah, let's do that.
Because this is not going to be in the array.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
going
that's true.
Fairgrounds is you're going to immediately draw.
Fairgrounds is in the array though.
You're going to immediately draw. Yeah,
It
but
is there.
you're getting it for free now.
Right,
That's nice.
Draw 2 cards,
they're over there.
and you will also draw 2 cards at the beginning of autumn because it's green.
From the array.
And also, is that a critter or a Fairgrounds of construction?
It's a
right?
unique construction.
Okay. The other one was. Well, the Wanderer was a critter. Do you want another berry instead? I think the 3 victory points is also
That's fine.
better than one.
Oh, I got to get another berry, by the way. Okay, Rusty.
All right. I'm going to spend.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
ridiculous. That wasn't well shuffled. It was.
It was. That's the crazy part.
Oh, let's go. All right, 3 berries, and I'm going to pick up a chip sweep.
Chip
Okay.
sweep.
Chip sweep. He's a common critter, but he activates one of my green cities, which I'm going to activate the storehouse,
Okay.
and I will place 2 amber,
2 amber.
2 resin.
Oh man.
I think amber is what comes from.
I have completely forgotten my historian twice. For the record.
Okay.
Draw a card after you play a critter or a construction.
Right.
So I'm just going to draw 2 at the beginning of my turn. Go ahead, Rusty.
And that should be the end of my turn. I've just
All right.
picked up that and activated
It's
the
exactly
storehouse.
the thing. So,
Yeah, sure.
so the lookout in the
Well,
university.
2 of those would have been probably postal pigeons,
Yeah,
by the way,
we
man.
would've
Well, there you go.
Postal
So I
pigeons.
screwed myself by not
Maybe.
doing it.
Give yourself better choices of cards, unlike my hand.
All right.
Can you do anything?
Yes, I still have a guy. All right, I'm just going to go here on the lookout, and I'm going to take. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Can I do anything?
I don't know, sir.
Sorry. School, crane, chapel. I got none of that. I'll get nothing and like it. All right, I'll just vamp. I'll take 1 of each.
Vamp.
Berry, resin, twig. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Done.
Surely. I don't either.
There's too many cards. Oh, and the shepherd came out, which was gain 3 berries and then gain. It's the same one you have, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Can he build
okay.
it again?
No, because it's a unique critter. But this, oh man, this
What?
says 3 berries. Look how teeny that is. 2 an opponent.
All right. What does that mean?
It means that when Rusty built his shepherd, he built his shepherd for free with the chapel.
Oh,
Correct?
I did, yes.
So he didn't have to pay.
anybody?
Phew.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
But let's be on the lookout. I don't know if there are other cards that say 2 an opponent on them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's really teeny.
I don't have anything.
I mean,
like
it's
that.
it's definitely like a sign there, but
I didn't read my things on the post pigeon. Sunshine,
Oh, yeah.
snow, or storm, the mail gets through. And on the next one it says sunshine, snow, or storm, the mail gets through. And the next one says sunshine, storm, or snow, the mail gets through.
Very nice.
All right, Nikki.
Are you done?
I did. I went
Okay.
here and I got stuff. 'Cause
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I have 4 turtles,
Ooh.
and I don't have enough to build, so I will.
You probably want 3 berries, would be my guess.
Either that or some getting rid of card place. Wait, you guys are taking.
That's probably why you want
Or
3
no,
berries
may
right now.
discard your hand.
You don't want to do this. I think the Haven is.
Okay,
The
like
Blaven.
like a problem.
No, but look, if it depends. Let's say you have to build a thing that gets you 5 cards. You can throw away, for every 2 cards you throw away, you can take whatever you want. So you can throw away 4 cards and take 2 of whatever you need. It's a good, I think, backup plan.
Okay.
But I feel like this is one of those, at the very least, you can always do this basis. Although I don't know.
All
Maybe
right.
I'm wrong.
Oh, you know what? This says crane. This is construction. These are critters. And Rusty's, I'm sure the ruins don't get rid of critters, right?
No, just construction.
There's a card in here somewhere that gets rid of critters. I don't remember the name of it, but
Just stomps on them. Poor little critters. Okay, well, whatever. It's done.
Nikki.
Yes. Sir. I'm gonna place a turtle.
A turtle.
I got all 4 back, and I can't afford anything.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get 3 berries for my berry machine.
You are the berry machine. There you go, berry machine.
1, 2, 3. Thank
Very
you.
good. Okay. I'm preparing for summer.
All right. Hedgehog, hedgehog, hedgehog.
Sonic, Sonic, Sonic.
Which 2 from here would you like?
Goodness, I mean, it's not...
The dungeon, I believe, is a place you can also send stuff. That hasn't come up yet, but...
Okay. I will take the... What was the... I'll take the theater.
Okay.
Pray that I can build something like that. And I will take... Goodness, this is not great. What's the architect?
Architect is for each of your unused resin and pebble, you get a victory point at the end of the game. To a maximum of 6.
Give me the teacher.
Innkeeper, which we've already seen, and
There'll be more teachers, Nikki.
resin refinery.
Where are the farms?
I don't know.
I think I need to dump my farm plan.
Rusty.
All right. I need stone again. I think I'm going to do that through another chip sweep.
Chip sweep.
I have
Okay.
another common critter for 3, which will allow me to activate one of these in my city, which will be my storehouse, which I will put a stone on there.
Okay. Are you done?
That is my turn.
All right. I'm going to prepare. Can I have that one from there, please, Nikki? Or Lincoln,
Sure.
thank you. I'm scared
I'm
of
afraid
knocking-
of touching it.
I'm afraid of touching it myself.
Collapse.
And I am going to... Man, these really are kind of lame up here.
Fairground's not bad, dude. Although you're going to draw...
Well, it's
No, you'll get 8. You'll have 8 total if you do
it's
that.
3 victory points.
Yeah.
From nothing else. I'm going to take that. And I'm just going to get rid of this general store just so we can see more stuff. How's that?
Okay.
And here come the 2 cards. Queen!
Uh-oh.
Queen is a unique critter, and you can play a card worth up to 3 for free. You just go there, and if you have a card in your hand that's worth at least 3 victory points, you
Oh.
play it for free.
Nice.
And teacher.
Nice.
See, teacher came back. All right.
That's it.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
So, I need to get rid of cards. I really do. So, I will go over here right? This is discard.
Yes, up to 3 cards.
Up to 3. And what do I get back?
You get 3 resources of your choice, or up to 3. 1 resource per card you discard.
Okay, so I'm getting rid of that one for sure. And then I want to keep that one. I think I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of those 3.
What 3 resources would you like?
I would like.
To go to
Do they have to be 3 different?
No,
Or
they can be
they can be
just
3.
3.
Okay.
3, whatever you want.
A resin
Okay.
and I'm sorry.
No, it's just you said you started
I
the
was
S sound.
gonna-
I was with you, Lincoln.
I know.
Even though it's pebble.
Give me 2 resins and a wood.
Not a pebble?
2 resins and a wood. Twig.
Are you sure you don't want a pebble? They're hard to get.
I know it. I was pausing there
You could
thinking, pebbles are hard to get.
You could do pebbles and because look, it's
So,
2 resin right there
You
just
know
for visiting.
what? Give me.
Can she pick whatever she wants?
I'm gonna put the wood.
Yeah, just
wood
get all
back.
stone.
Well, it depends on our cards too,
yeah.
right?
Give me a
A pebble.
A pebble, yeah. Keep going back
Pebble.
to stubble. To stubble to pebble.
Stubble.
stubbly.
Stubble to pebble.
Okay, yeah.
Pebble to stubble to pebble
Good.
to stubble to pebble to stubble. All right, Link.
Yeah, I'm gonna visit. Hey, I'm gonna go visit the storehouse.
Oh, hey. It's getting all the stuff from the storehouse.
Nice.
It's been sitting there all year long.
All right.
Oh no, for half the year.
No one has an open one, right? Out of curiosity.
What do you mean open one?
You know, in other words, a place that another person can visit.
Oh, not this one.
No.
No, I
Not
don't have
yet.
an open sign.
Yep, makes sense.
Well, maybe it's very rare that you see it.
I think I'm going to discard for some stone. 3 stone.
Okay, makes sense.
Pebbles.
3 pebbles.
Hey, I'm going to build that general store.
All right.
Good.
You go.
For a resin and a pebble and okay.
Let's
I
have a
gain
farm.
a berry. If I have a farm, I gain an additional berry. So that's these 2.
2 berries.
I'm not going to forget this time. My historian is draw a card after I play a critter or construction. So I draw a card, and that is it. Done.
Nikki P.
And I have to spend these. Thank you.
I am going to get 3 twigs.
3
1, 2,
twigs.
3.
Yep.
And a berry. Oh no, berries.
And that's my turn.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna build the palace
From your hand.
from my hand.
Okay, what is that?
I'm gonna play it. It is a unique construction.
Okay.
I get a point for each unique construction. To be able to build it, since I do not have enough pebbles, there's a scarcity of pebbles, I'm going to wipe out my crane.
Okay, so that reduces the cost by 3 goods. How many
It's going
goods?
to be 3 pebbles since I have, or well, maybe, let's see here.
Wow, what does it cost, that
It's
card?
a lot. 2, 3, 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
It must be powerful then.
Well, it's kind of an end gamer, right? But it's what I have.
Nice.
So I will do 2 wood, 2 twigs.
Yep.
Let's just do 2. No, I'll do the 3, and then I'll keep the stone, the pebble. So I've discounted the pebbles.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that, here's me have the crane, and is the card you built a construction?
It is a construction.
Okay, so you don't get a berry.
No.
Let's not forget those things.
Go, Rusty.
All right.
Nice.
I am going to come here for 2 resin. And that will be my turn.
All right. I'm going to attend the Harvest Festival.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have 4 of these green cards done. End of turn.
Nice.
Were you going for that?
I didn't even think about it. I'd completely forgotten about it.
Go.
I don't even know if it's necessarily my best move. I'm just doing it.
No, it's
Well, it would be if you have a card that I have in my hand. So anyways, I'm
Teacher
going to...
go ahead.
I am going to build my schoolhouse.
Okay.
Or school. It is a unique construction. It is 2 wood, 2 twigs, and 2 resins.
Okay.
1, 2.
And what do you get for building it?
2. And I am going to get for each, this is an end game.
For each common critter?
For each common critter in your city, I'm going to get 1 victory point.
Okay.
Okay?
Did you just play a construction?
I did. It is unique, though.
Doesn't matter. Please gain either a twig, a resin, or a stone after building a construction.
Oh, I thought that it would have said unique construction.
No. Any construction.
Pebble.
Pebble. Anytime you build a construction, you're going to get one of those.
Yeah, and or. Give me a pebble.
Pebble to the metal.
Here, Nikki.
Pebble to the metal.
Take this pebble from my hand.
Snatch the pebble from my hands.
Wow.
Super fast.
You are a wise master.
So I'm going to
That's
play
right.
the queen for free because I have the castle
Nice.
or the palace. But I have to put one of these little jobbies on it.
And that's a space, right?
Pardon me?
That's a space, right?
No, it's a queen, right? What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
It's got a location on it. You can put you
Play a card worth up to 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
You can play one of your
For cards
pieces.
for free.
I'm confused.
It's got a location.
It's got a location on it. I can't. The tree is blocking it for me, so I'm just asking. It's got a location on it, correct?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's got a location on it. That's what I meant. This thing. Thank you.
What is it doing?
It's another place you can play a guy, right?
For just points?
No, not for points. You put a guy there, and you can play a card worth up to 3 victory points for
nice.
free.
Wow. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
it's sweet. And is that a critter? I didn't see.
It is a critter, and I
Then
took a berry.
Take a berry. Okay, good. Hey, the minor mole just showed up, so let's talk about this.
Okay.
The minor mole is you may copy a green production card in an opponent's city. Now, copy is sort of a slightly misleading word here because what you are doing is you are using that card in that person's city. So, for example, if you used a minor mole and you copied my husband, you would gain whatever you want, a good of your choice, if it's paired with a wife and you have at least a farm in the city, which I do. You don't need to have a wife and a farm in your city to use my husband for that advantage. It's not like the minor mole becomes a husband in your city. It's using someone else's. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, for example, any card that requires another card, you don't have to have that other card in your city. More importantly, if you do have the other card in your city, it does not combine with the card you're using from someone else's. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that would be my turn.
It is your turn.
All right.
Because the minor, M-I-N-O-R mole, there's a major mole somewhere too.
Major mole?
Reporting for duty.
Playing the dungeon.
Oh, a dungeon. I've not seen one of those.
So may or may not be used with another card playing ability.
All right.
And when playing a construction or critter, I may place a critter from my city face down beneath this dungeon to decrease the cost by 3 resources.
Nice.
And if I want to do that a second time, I need to have a ranger in my city, and I can play a ranger for free.
Cool. All right. I am going to go here and take 3 berries. Done.
Okay. I'm going to do the teacher, and I believe I get it for free because
You
I
do?
have the school.
So take an occupied marker and put it on your school.
Thank you. So,
Okay.
occupied.
And you immediately get to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Keep 1 and give 1 to an opponent.
And that's the teacher thing, right?
That is the teacher thing.
Okay.
Oh, and this fills in. I should.
I was wondering what you're waiting. I thought, oh,
I
just wait
screwed
for it.
up.
No, it's okay. Just wondering.
Storehouse. It's all randomly random.
So I'm going to have to ask you.
Yep.
I got the cemetery.
Ooh, let's see what that does. Cemetery is, okay, it costs 2 stone. which you have. When you do that, you're going to reveal 4 cards from the deck or from the discard pile. So if you want to reveal cards from the discard pile, it's the top 4 cards. You don't know what they
Okay.
are. You're going to flip up 4 cards from the discard pile, and you're going to play one for free and discard the others.
Okay.
So that's pretty good, because it gets you a free card, and you can do that when you put a worker there.
Right.
Worker that goes there stays there permanently.
Right.
So, but we're getting close to the end of the game, so that's not bad.
Is that even good for the end of the game? I don't know.
Do you have the Undertaker?
No.
Okay. Is there an Undertaker out there? No.
Somebody bought it, didn't they?
That would
Or
allow you to do it a second time.
Lincoln
Then-
might have, when he was doing the carrier pigeons, maybe the Undertaker came up.
And then what's your other one?
My other one is the wood carver. You may pay up to three twigs to gain a 1 victory point for each of the wood twigs. So they're not the greatest choices.
Right. Well, again, you can always go here later to throw them away.
So-
This one at least gives you
Yeah.
a chance for something.
So wood carver?
Goes to Lincoln or Rusty or myself.
Okay. I have no idea.
Do I want a wood carver since it's free? So, and I think
Yeah.
Rusty's in the same boat, right? No, he's not. He doesn't have a storehouse, or do you? You do.
I have a storehouse, but it's already been
Yeah.
used.
Yeah. I think giving it to either Rusty or me is fine.
Not
Okay.
to me.
No, because you want it, don't you?
Well, he does too. It's the same thing.
He
I just
used
was
it.
No, he's used his.
Oh,
He's
okay.
used it, he can't use the power.
Also, you don't want to double that one up anyway. Can you double it up?
Yes,
It's common?
it's common critter.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe you want to give that to me. It won't do me any good.
Does it do Rusty good?
I don't know, does it? Can you
Do you have a
daisy
common
chain
critter
that?
thing?
It's victory points, right?
It's I can gain victory points for wood that I give up, twigs that I give up. But-
That's right.
I've got to have the twigs to do it, and I've got to activate it, and so that'll happen come
think-
autumn.
I think it's fine either way.
Okay,
I really
just-
don't know.
Okay,
I don't
so
know
this
either.
goes here.
Yep. Yes, goes in your hand.
Yes.
This was keep one, give the other to the opponent.
goes in your
That
hand.
goes here. And then I just got a common critter, so I get a berry.
There you go, Barry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's all of it.
The berry. You and I are in the berry game.
Yeah.
All right, Link.
Okay. It's like I'm kind of resin crazy here.
Like we're berry crazy. I think that's
Yeah.
probably going to happen, right? There might be that.
I guess
card
I
sort
should
of
look at this stuff here.
push you
What do
down
we
a
need
path.
to do? I'm going to just do this one because I got 3
Nice.
pigeons.
Nice. That's as good as any, right?
Yeah.
Did you read the school teacher?
Is this like, what type of event is this?
That is the Cartographer's Expedition. It says right there. Oh, wait. Do you have 3 of those little knapsacks?
Of course, I have 3 pigeons. That all have At least I get a point for those guys, right?
There you go. You got 3 points. And you got 3 berries as well.
Yeah.
I did not read my teacher.
Okay, read
quote,
it.
By the way.
What's your quote?
Gaining wisdom is the wisest thing you can do.
Aw.
Ah,
It's wise.
it is?
Rusty.
I think I'm going to take the resin refinery
Okay.
from the lower corner here
There you go.
and add that to my tableau.
Coming up.
That is
Barge Toad.
1 and 1. I gain a resin for that. Thank you.
All right. Barge Toad has gained 2 twigs for each farm in your city, and the twig barge builds that for free, so I'm going to do that. Done. I need a marker,
Oh, there's a farm.
and I have a farm, so that will get me 2 twigs.
That's so annoying.
Done.
So annoying.
Sorry, Nikki. Also, my historian, because I built a card, I get a card. Done.
I am going to do the minor mole. So he has 3 berries.
Okay.
Yummy, delicious berries.
All right.
He is another minor mole. He is a critter, so I get one of my berries back.
There you go.
He, does that fit? Yes. And then, I do this right now. I copy
A
one of
production
the-
card, a green production
leaf
card.
and I want to.
All right, so let's go
I'm
over them.
copying your stuff.
We only get one.
You've got good stuff.
You can either gain 2 sticks,
Yeah.
or you can gain 1 berry, or you can gain 1 wild. What do you have that's green?
I activate 1 green in my city, activate 1 green in my city, gain 1 resin.
Yep.
Then I've got, you may pay up to 3 twigs to gain 1.
Fairgrounds lets you draw 2 cards. Storehouse lets you get what's on this card, which there's nothing on the card anyway.
Okay.
So what was your
2
husband?
sticks. The husband it just gets 1 wild if it's pair with a wife and a farm. So you can have 1 wild, or you can have 2 sticks. You probably want the 2
Oh.
twigs.
Or I want a resin. I'm gonna get your twigs.
2 twigs.
2 twigs.
2 twigs.
Take 2, they're small.
It's fantastic.
All right, Link.
Stuff.
So I'm going to build the innkeeper theoretically.
Okay.
It is 1 berry, correct?
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time
It's
reading this
1
stuff.
berry. It's not expensive.
And what does he do? When playing, hey, and by the way, I get a berry back since I built the critter. When playing a critter, you may discard this innkeeper. Oh, okay, so it lets me.
It's an upgrade. It allows
Yeah.
you to throw that away for
Upgrade.
3 for a higher thing.
Sweet.
Hey, guess what? I forgot to read my text again
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
on my miner. It says, tunnels can go anywhere. Woohoo.
everyone's been fed, now off to bed. Okay,
Aw.
Rusty, your turn.
Okay. What am I going to do here?
I don't know, Rusty. What are you going to do here?
I think I'm going to use my dungeon. Because I liked that minor mole.
Dungeness crab.
Man, I hate that one.
I might
That
even
is
use
an
your
oldie.
I might even use your husband in my dungeon.
Oh,
I am going to acquire the minor mole,
Okay.
but that requires me to take
Courthouse.
a critter. That requires me to take a critter and put it face down
Oh,
underneath
oh, what is that?
it's into the dungeon.
into the dungeon.
crap.
Yeah.
And the minor mole allows me to copy one opponent's city, one opponent's.
Would you like 2 sticks?
Would
Would you like one of your choice?
I think I'm going to like the 2 sticks, as a matter of fact.
You're
There you go, sir.
welcome.
Thank you. And I'm done.
You're
Stick a fork in him.
welcome.
Pop.
All right, well,
Pop, pop.
I'm going to build this queen
Oh,
for the full 5 berries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
eek.
And I get for my historian a card. End of turn.
Okay. I am simply going over here and getting 1 wood, 1 resin, 1 berry.
Okey-doke.
Or twig and a resin and... Someone hand me a berry, please.
There you go. Sorry, my bad.
Thank you.
I forgot I'm on berry duty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the queen to build 1 card worth up to 3, which I'm gonna build the theater,
Okay, doke. And it's for free, right?
and I get 1 point for each unique creator in my city, which I have a few, I think.
And do you get anything for building a construction?
No, I don't have that, whatever that is.
Nikki has it. It's the, let me see here. It's the courthouse.
No, no courthouse.
Okay.
We're good?
Yep.
I don't think Nikki's going to like me.
Probably not.
I'm going to take that farm.
She didn't care about the farm anymore.
I
She's
gave up
give
on the farms.
She gave up.
All right, so that's it.
An inn.
Hey, there we
that
finally
for your
in.
guy?
It's open.
Oh, I
That
forgot
makes
what open
thematically
meant.
it's correct. It means other people can play on it.
Play a critter or construction from the meadow for 3 fewer.
Nice.
Oh. Well, there you go, Lincoln.
Well, that innkeep, the
Can you
the
afford it?
innkeeper, which I just built, would have been free if.
Oh, if the
I
inn had
had
come
the
up
inn,
first.
Of course.
I think I had the innkeeper a long time ago and got rid of it because I didn't. It wasn't that. I don't remember what the story was, but.
I don't have stuff to do that with. Oh, sure, I'll do this. I'm gonna go. What am I doing?
I
There,
don't know what you're
there. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go here on the queen. Just what Lincoln did. Play a card worth up to 3 for free. It's only gonna be worth 2, but it's going to be an inn.
All right.
Done. And I get a card from a historian. Dope.
Okay. I am going to do the doctor here. He is worth 4 berries. But he's a critter, so I get 1 back.
Yep.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And then I can
Put up to 3 berries
up to
on
3
them if you
berries
want.
on him
Okay.
to gain
A point for each.
a point for each.
So give her 2 victory points.
She's putting 2 on there.
Yep.
There you
What
go.
are you looking at me for?
Actually, I think, again, this is one of those timing things. I think you have to play the critter first before you get the berry. So you'll only have 1 berry to put there.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's still worth it. It's 5 points. And those berries go away. They don't go on the doctor. They just...
Well, that goes there, right?
No, these... Yes, you get this one for your shopkeeper, but this
Yeah.
one just goes away. And a victory point goes... Yeah, there you go. Okay, Lincoln.
I'm going to take this one.
You have 2 of
because I
everything?
have 2 of everything.
Nice.
Cool.
For 9 points.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
So I claim it at the end of the round, just
Yeah.
and then
When you...
you take the card.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So it stops you guys from getting it.
There's only... Same thing for these. These are both gone now.
Oh.
These are all one-time
And
things.
so we'll take them when we take our
Yeah.
dudes back at the end of the round. Wow.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
nothing holds
claim
your
those.
guys.
These hold your guys.
Oh, that you told me that. You
And the
told us that.
monastery, the things that say
Yeah.
that hold your
Okay.
guys.
But let me double check 2 of everything. 2 of the scrolls,
Yeah.
2 of the green, 2 of the ton of the wandering things, 2 animals, 2 of the flowers or whatever they are. So there's all 5 goods.
I am going to be building the farm.
He's buying the farm.
I'm sorry, building the wife
Okay.
because I have the farm.
Yeah.
And that just gets me at the end of the game 2 victory points.
Okie doke. I am going to use my inn. And that allows me to play a card from the meadow for 3 fewer. I'm going to do this theater. And I'm going to not use the stone and the resin and 1 of the sticks.
Is it? Okay, cool. That's awesome.
So here's 2. And I build that here. And wow. That historian is actually interesting. And now I have 8 cards. Done.
Did you do your story
Oh,
action?
thank you. I did. Mine. Gain a pebble.
I'm moving into autumn.
All right.
This is going to be exciting.
Here we go. Let's walk through this slowly. You get all these back. You get 2 more.
Okay.
All right. You now get to fire all of the green cards
Yes.
in any order you want.
Well,
So,
I wonder. I was just going to work it down the line, but maybe that's not a good, the best way to do it. Draw 2, keep 1, and give 1 to an opponent. Copy. You may pay up to. Okay. The peddler's definitely going last because he will exchange stuff for me, which will help me match cards I want to maybe build.
correct. And this will allow you to do the peddler twice.
Okay.
The- right?
Those 2.
The chip sweep will allow you to do
Will
that
be
twice.
last.
So that's pretty fantastic.
Okay.
So why don't we do this? Gain a
Gain a
resin.
resin.
That's easy enough.
Sure.
She's got a resin.
No, this is going to be weird, but I'm
Probably-
going to put a dude on it.
I like
It's
it.
used.
No, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay. Then I'm going to
Do the teacher just in case,
teacher
because
is
then you know
draw
what
2,
you might be building towards.
Draw 2. Okay. For each bond in your city. That's nice.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
And you have
So
to
you
give
have
that
to
card
give
to
the
either
other one
Rusty
to
or
the
Lincoln. I do
person.
not have room for it. You cannot give it to me.
Oh, okay. Lincoln can and Rusty can. All right. Definitely want to keep that one. So here you go.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
This goes here.
Yep. Mark it. You did.
Yes, that
All
is
right.
marked as being done. Then I don't have the exchange for that
Not yet.
Right.
Minor
so
roll?
we'll do the minor.
You want 2 sticks?
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Because it's going to give me a bunch to
Yep.
exchange. So
Yep. Take 2
sticks.
They're small.
And that was the minor.
Okay. Now, basically, just mark those next 2 cards and swap 4 things.
Okay.
You're going to swap 2 and you're going to swap 2.
2. Okay.
So you definitely want to swap for berries so you can put them on your doctor.
Okay. Let me think about that.
Okay?
I'm going to swap 2.
Okay.
And do I do berry? I don't want to do that because I
Wait.
want some goods to build some stuff that I have.
Right, remember, berry gets you 3 victory points because your doctor is going to activate. It's green and it's going to activate now. So you absolutely want to do that.
Okay, so here's 2 twigs
I'll take those.
for berry.
Okay? Next.
All right. And I'm going to
Sure, do it now.
do all three berries.
Right, but you just pay them.
And give me 3 points.
Give her a 3-point coin.
There's
3 victory
doctor.
point.
Nice.
And then I do this one more time.
Yep.
And I need to, so many things.
Well, remember, you got 6 workers to place now.
Yes. Give me,
Liberty or give you death.
A C, a bouncy C. That's what I thought for some
give
reason.
me two pebbles.
You need 4 of them? You
If
got
I'm
it.
gonna do the other card I just drew.
Okay,
And
That's all of them.
that's it.
that was pretty fun.
That's everything.
All right.
Okay.
Lincoln?
I think I'll build the teacher. It's going to cost me effectively 1. So I'll spend 2, but I get 1 because I built a creature.
Okay.
And then I draw 2 cards, and I give 1 to somebody.
Well, can't be me.
Yeah.
I'm maxed.
Hey, Maxed.
Hi.
Hey, Nikki.
Thank you.
Is it a farm?
Yes.
I could tell from the laughter.
Okay, and that is my turn.
All right.
And I will be placing my guy for 3 twigs to prepare. Thank you, and that is my turn.
All right. I think I myself am going into the next phase. So I am going to take all my guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me see, have that token as well.
You may.
Oh, good lord. And then I'm scared to take them off the tree, but I need 2 squirrels.
Squirrel. There you go, sir.
All right. And I'm going to fire my thing. So you're fired.
Okay.
I
go.
get,
You
I'm going
go.
to do your thing. I like it. I get 2 sticks, please.
Twigs.
I get a berry for my farm. I get 2 sticks for each farm in my city. 2 sticks,
just
please.
2?
Man, I don't need
They're
these.
twigs,
Twigs.
man.
Don't even know that I need them. I gain a berry if I have a farm. I get an additional 1, so that's 2. And finally, I get 1 of whatever I want, and what I want is probably amber. Or no, stone. I want a stone.
Pebble.
A pebble. Thank you, pebble. Done.
When are you gonna get your bunnies off of the places I want to be?
End of turn.
I'm not kidding.
You know,
I'm very mad right now.
You know, the turtles always move faster than the rabbits, right? So, you know, I'm just kind of slowing down, taking my time.
I could do that. All right, I'm gonna go over here and get 1 twig, resin,
And berry.
and berry. Thank you.
I think
You're
I'm
building up
going
for
to
these, right?
get rid of
And
the
then-
innkeeper
Okay.
to do the king. The king says, "Piece for every whisker, a scale and tail."
Oh, cute.
And
Nice.
it gives me a bonus of 3.
Does
And
the
it bumps
king-
up some of your event things. And then discard that.
Okay.
And it goes away 3, but I get to build 1 because it's a critter. And then that is my turn.
You got your bonuses right for building the thing. Oh, that's the critter. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good.
I am going to move into autumn. I am going to join the rest of you.
Okay,
Or
doke.
The
almost
rest?
almost the rest of
I'm
you.
not there
Hey,
yet. I would
these
like
come
to be
up.
there.
There you go.
There you go.
One of
All
us.
right, One of us. All right. So, let's go through this craziness. I will gain an amber.
Okay.
I will gain a berry. It's resin. Even I'm doing this. I may pay up to 3
Yep.
twigs to earn
A point.
a point each. There's 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
It's pretty awesome.
I may
Yeah, I agree.
activate one in my city, which will be my storehouse, which I will put
Twigs.
twigs, 3 twigs.
And a berry.
And then I will activate one in my city, which is the storehouse, and I will put a stone on it. Oh wait, I still need to activate the stone house itself, which I will put a stone on it.
Okay.
What's the stone house?
If you like it, you
Storehouse.
better put a stone on it.
All right, so the last one I have is the minor mole.
Okay. Let me tell you something that you can do. You can use your minor mole to activate Nikki's minor mole.
Seriously?
You are now doing Nikki's card. Her card says choose an opponent and activate that card. You are Nikki's opponent. So her minor mole, you can basically bounce back to your city and fire a second one of your cards.
Oh my gosh.
Let's fire the minor mole to activate her minor mole to activate my storehouse.
Nice.
We got one in
Again.
there.
Yeah.
And let's put another pebble in there, just so that I am fully supplied and ready to go with it.
Nice.
Cool.
And I think
You
that's...
don't want to reactivate these victory point generators?
Well, this is not green, so I can't
Ah,
activate it.
never mind then.
And I don't have any more...
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
He's twigless.
I'm twigless, so...
Aw.
Aw,
All right.
don't be twigless.
And that is the end of my turn. I am now in autumn.
That was fun.
Surely it was.
All right. I am going to discard 5 cards and go here. Done.
Oh. Okie dokie. I will building a castle. So that is 2 twigs, 3 resin, and 3 pebbles.
Nice.
Expensive is what it is. Okay, 2,
Yeah.
3, and 3.
And is that a construction card?
This is a unique construction.
Would you like a stick, a resin, or a stone?
I surely would. I would like a pebble back, please.
Are we limited to how many goods we have there?
I don't think so. I think you're allowed to pull more if you need them.
Okay, so it's me again. I don't have a lot of goods. Is there anything I can build that would be helpful? I don't think so. I need amber. Amber's for me been the struggle.
Do you have 3 courthouse scrolls? Do you
I
have
do
3
not.
scrolls?
I wish I did.
Do you have 2 scrolls?
Yeah. Yes.
All
No,
right.
not anymore.
Okay. Oh, because yes.
Yeah, I
Then never
converted
mind.
that one. Yeah, it would be good if
Do you
I
have
could
3
that.
paws?
I don't have a pawn though, so it doesn't make any difference. I have to be able to go on it to do that. So
got it.
Next round maybe, but
Well, no, I have 3 paws, so I'm going to pick
I
that.
understand.
I was trying to get you to get there in case you had it. Unless Rusty can.
but I don't have the critter to put there,
Ah,
so
got
it
it.
wouldn't make any difference.
Got it.
So I think I shall go to autumnal as well.
All right. Take that and the card.
Okay,
See, those pigeons also got you to that 9 points, right?
sort of. It was. I had to do other things to get there.
Yeah.
Just having 2 of those is okay, but I was already on the route because I have the
You
ranger.
you only needed 2 of those pigeons.
I had the ranger.
All right. Fire your greens.
Is that right? Am I missing a dude?
You are.
Yeah.
This year.
Okay, so my green firing is going to be not so exciting because I don't have green. I will draw 2 cards. fairgrounds. Just lets me do that.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards. Then I will do the teacher, draw 2, and I give 1 away.
Okay. Nope. That's never going to be me. I don't think I'm getting any of those up there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was tough to get those combos, right?
There you go.
Okay.
Well, he's got all the goodies. He's going to build whatever the hell he wants and let him do it
Yep.
himself.
Interesting enough, I have all these sticks and berries, and I don't have anything to do with them yet.
Yeah.
Now,
that
yeah,
stuff will come up.
but yeah.
For sure. Then I will do... the last green thing I have is supply the storehouse. So
Nice.
I will put 2 amber there because clearly I'm going to need amber. Everything I want to do needs amber. And
Yeah.
Rusty, it's your turn.
All right. I will simply... I think I'm going to do something very odd.
Okay.
I am going to...
The Haven?
The Haven.
What? To throw 2 cards away, you need to discard 3? You only get something for every 2.
Right.
Wouldn't you want to go here? Discard 3 cards and get a resource for each.
Well, I get to restock my hand up to...
No, you don't.
Oh, that's not what that is.
Nope.
Oh, where was it that I was thinking that had the ability to restock up the hand limit?
Nowhere that I know,
No.
unless there's a card in here
There was
that
a
does that.
card
3
in-
cards and a pebble.
I may have mistaken something. So, then I am looking for a place to get cards. So I believe that would probably be my best bet. No, I will just go to the storehouse then.
And just take everything
Take
off
all
of
your
it.
stuff.
Take all my stuff.
You got a lot of stuff.
All right. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going here.
Yeah.
Done.
Go Nikki P.
Okay. I am... Okay. I had this timed. Don't mess with my timing. 3 twigs.
And a berry.
Done.
Why does that amuse me?
I don't know.
So I'm going to do the 4.
What'd you build? Sorry.
I haven't built anything.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
I think I'm building the inn.
Building in is good.
It gives me some options again also, does it not?
Yep.
And that is 2 twigs and a resin.
You can use my inn. It's open.
But I would be paying you a coin for
That's
that, would I
true.
not. And it would not gain me the victory points that
I
this does
completely
as
understand.
well.
Palace.
Ooh, what does
Done.
that do?
Done. Oh, can I do it?
Can you build a queen? It would
I
have helped
can't.
you build a queen for free if you
I
did it.
can't do it.
Rusty will. Boom.
I already built the queen. Oh, wait. If I can do it for 3 fewer, but I'm all sticks and stones breaking my bones. Oh, I'm 1 short. That is unfortunate. All right. Well, boo and hiss. I am going to build something. I'm going to build for 3 berries. I'm going to build this judge.
Put the twig back in there that you spilled out
Thank you.
so you don't confuse that.
Berry, berry, berry. And the judge allows me, when I play a critter or a construction, I can replace a good with another good. And I have the historian, and that gets me a card, end of turn.
Okay. 3 cards and a pebble.
3 cards and a pebble. Here you go.
Thank you.
3 cards and a pebble.
3 cards and a pebble. I keep singing this song.
Let's take advantage of it. Why not?
Palace?
Why not? I'm taking the inn, so that is... I'm going to leave myself with a stone. So, That is a total of 8 goods. I am giving up 5 of those 8
Okay.
to take the palace.
Yep. 4 points plus a point for all unique constructions. Pretty good.
Thank you.
The wife.
Ah.
My wife. Zigabee. Zigaba. I guess for a pebble, I will build this crane from my hand. And that gets me a card for the historian done.
Go over here to discard.
This one?
Yes, I'm discarding 3 cards.
Up to 3.
And I would like 3 resin for that.
Ooh. She's got a plan.
Okay. What do I need to build this? No. I absolutely have to build that. So, well, I'll take the things I might not be able to get later. Although don't I have something that lets me do the copy lookup? So I'll take 3 berries. Go, Rusty.
I think I remember now where I was going to get a lot of cards.
Okay.
And that was coming over here to the chapel to
Right.
add a coin
And then draw 4
getting-
cards?
Drawing 4 cards.
Neat.
That
We're
makes
getting through the deck.
Yeah, we are.
Shockingly.
All right. I now have 3 law things. I'm going to take that up there. Done.
Allure.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to do my king.
Okay.
And I already have a castle, so
it's free.
he's free. I need a door lock thingy.
And it's just in-game bonuses, right?
It's endgame bonuses.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I
Hey, it's 4 free victory points.
I'm doing him because he's free and he's 4 victory points. But what he does do is 1 victory point for each basic event you've achieved, or 2 for each special event you've achieved.
Okay.
So that I probably won't benefit from, but whatever.
Okay.
I don't know that I...
Wait, is that a critter?
Sorry, yes.
You got a berry.
I'm going to just go to the storehouse and get my 2 resin.
Okay.
I'm going to go here.
Okay.
2 cards and a victory point. But I only can draw 1 card because I have 7 cards right
Okay.
now.
So you draw 1.
So,
Didn't even look like it because you had 3 grouped together.
yeah, 3 grouped together. Yeah. So, and that is my turn.
All right, I'm going to spend my crane, discard my crane to build something for 3 fewer. That's going to be this fairgrounds from my hand. No stone, no 2 resin, just this wood. And that gets me 2 cards. And my historian gets me a card. Done.
All right. Well, I was holding on for something to change in the array.
And
but
nothing
it
did?
has not. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna play this. I'm gonna build the Evertree.
Evertree.
It is a unique construction, and it is an expensive construction.
Wow, it's 9 things.
Yeah, it is. It's 3 twigs.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 3 resin. 2, 3. And 3
Stone?
pebbles.
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 I know. It's like
All right.
brick or clay in Settlers.
This is going to, it's 5 victory points at the end of the game, and then for each of my purple construction-y
Including
cities-
itself, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I gain a point.
Yeah, what's that building in Puerto Rico? It's that building.
Okay.
The
And
one that gets you the points for all the purple buildings.
I have a question, though.
Yep.
What does this any at the bottom mean? Because it's showing the back of the cards.
That means if you build the Evertree, you can now build any card for free.
Oh.
Holy smokes!
Wow. Okay, cool.
I didn't see that. Any.
Yeah, that's any. I was like, any, what?
So do you have anything else in your hand that would be...
Well, I can't do it right now. I would do it next. Right?
Correct. Wow.
I have nothing special.
So she places a little a jobby on it in the corner there. And
Yep.
then lets her, oh, neat. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's a
Yeah.
it's a critter. It's not a
Oh.
construction.
Okay. It was just showing the back of the card, so.
Right. I don't know how that indicates critter, but it specifies in the rules.
Well, there are 2 critters, but it is
There's
just the
also a
back of the
building, too.
card.
Yeah.
That's very not clear.
That is very cool. But that is a construction, so what would you like? A wood, a resin, or a
What do I have
stone?
left? When in doubt, take a stone.
Well, you're going to build a critter for free. That's pretty fantastic.
I wish I had an awesome critter.
Well,
But I-
there's
Build an
one
architect.
here, the architect. That's worth 2 plus 1 for the everything is 3, plus 1 for every resin or stone you have left over.
Is
You
the
know
wife
what?
a critter?
Oh, I
The
can't
wife
get it there.
is a critter. That's worth 2 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the husband, right?
No.
The shepherd is... No, you don't want that.
Just give me a stone.
Okay.
Pebble.
Pebble.
After you correct
After
her.
I correct them all the
It's
time.
worth, at the very least, it's worth a point here if you build the architect, right?
Sure.
Okay.
That's very cool.
He's purple.
He's purple, I like it.
Okay. Can I go to the journey and do the 3?
Yes.
Dump 3 cards. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that too.
You could go later to the 2 even.
Yeah.
Right, 'cause that's
later on,
shared with
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Let's lay them
Okay,
later.
so-
discard 3.
Yep. That one. That one. I need to build that other thing. So I will do this one here.
Okay. All right, Rusty.
I know all the secret trails. Follow me.
We know that one, Ranger.
Boy.
That is
The
the
one I didn't
ranger.
read before.
Yes.
And I am putting him down because I have a dungeon, which then allows me to use a second card in the dungeon.
And you get to activate that.
Oh, and yeah. I'm going to move him. I'm just going to dump 2 cards and I'm going to join the group over there for
2 points.
2 points.
Okay. And do you get anything else for playing anything? Do you have those cards that when you play something, you get something?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, I'm going to go here on the inn. Meadow 3 fewer. I'm going to play this mine for free. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. That gets me a pebble. And my historian gets me a card. Oh, actually, this fills in first. Post office. And that. This is it, Rusty. Post office, draw up to your hand limit. Is that the one you were thinking about?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it
It's
is.
been in your hand the whole time?
There it is.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 resin.
Okay. All right, Lincoln.
I'm going to build the school, but I'm going to do it with this, the queen that lets me build one at the value of 3,
Okay.
and I'll do that, and it gives me 1 point for each of the common critters I built.
Okay. Cool.
There you go,
Nice.
Rusty.
All right. Can't do that yet. So I am going to just get 1 of each. An amber, a twig, and a berry. Thank you.
Wow. How's this for crazy? I have this 1 slot left. Mm-hmm. And I don't have things I can build, believe it or not. That's crazy, right?
It is
I
crazy.
have all these sticks and berries and they don't do anything. Can I double that up? Oh, I could double. No, I can't build it. That's fantastic. This game is fantastic. I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would get me 2 cards in a thing. Oh, let me do this first. I'm going to discard these 2 cards here to go on the 2-point space. Done.
Yeah, you should do that too, Nikki P.
I only got 1 dude left. I'm gonna grab this architect up now.
Using your king?
Using-
or no, the
no.
Everdell tree?
The
Man.
Ever tree for
Let's
building
definitely
a critter.
let's definitely put one of these tokens on that.
Yeah,
And that's a critter?
it's a critter.
Hey, have a berry.
Give me a berry.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Wonderful. Done.
Historian.
Bleh.
A little late in the game.
Clock tower.
Save the clock tower. I'm rapidly winding down my game. I think this is it. So hopefully nothing exciting comes out. What else is out there? Oh, the owl. Or the bat is out there. What does he do?
Historian. It's the one I've been
it would've
forgetting
been
most
great
of the
earlier.
game.
Yeah, Nikki really would love that card.
Yeah, a while ago.
I'm going to build the Architect, which costs me 4.
4 berries.
Yep.
Okay.
But what he does is he lets me do the amber and
Yeah,
the
that's what Nikki just
pebbles
built.
for the...
Pebbles.
So-
Fruity pebbles.
And I get one back, which I don't know that'll matter. Oops. Silicone on silicone, I think there.
Could I take a closer look at the monastery?
Yep.
What does this do?
Where are all the things that only cost sticks? I have all these sticks.
Oh, that's actually
You
really
need
a
two more
nice.
cards.
A peddler.
It's another 2 points.
No. I don't. I'm not. Maybe I can do that. I'm not sure I'm allowed there. But even if I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna swing for the fences and see if I get lucky.
By the way, neither one of us read our architect quote.
What is it?
Lincoln, read it.
If we build it, they will come scurrying.
I think I'm actually going to build this.
The monastery. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, something I want.
So I am
Nope.
now. It's one of each: stone, pebble, twig, and resin.
All right. Do things fire or activate or what happens?
There's nothing there.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the lookout. I'm going to copy this to draw 3 cards and a pebble. And I'm just going to hope. Oh, I'm going to take this and then we're going to reshuffle the discard pile.
It's got to be the clock tower.
Whoops.
No one's seen it yet.
I discarded one earlier.
Oh, you did?
Well, I didn't. It wasn't the path I was taking.
Ah,
Do I even care about it anymore?
no. I care about it.
Ah, got it. 1, 2, 3. End of turn. No more guys. Something with just wood on it. Nope, nope, and nope. Alrighty then.
Okay. I am actually going to build the peddler
Okay,
for 2 berries,
okay.
but hold your horses.
I know you're getting stuff back.
Okay, so I can have, because it's a common creature, right? I can have 2
Yes,
of the
you just
same.
can't double up the unique.
The
Anything that says
uniques.
unique creature or unique construction, you cannot
Alright.
double it up.
So that allows me to. Do I take the berry now or I wait
You do
until
the whole
I
card
do
first.
his actions?
You do the whole card
Okay.
first.
I am going to trade in a berry and a wood
Okay.
to get a an amber and a stone.
Okay.
Sorry, Rusty.
Quite right.
Then, because I build a critter, I get
Berry.
a berry back. Done.
And I'm done.
So you're passing.
Yeah, I don't. Unless I guess no, I can't build. I can't build unless I can overtake
Okay.
a thing. So go, Rusty.
Okay.
So technically, just so we can get the rule, if we were going to play cards where we pass cards to someone, you can no longer pass cards to Lincoln.
Understood.
I want cards.
I know.
But I'm saying you couldn't say, well,
Nobody
this way
ever
I don't
gave
have
me
to
a
give it
card.
to Dave or Nikki.
All right.
Yep.
I will be playing the monk because it is
Monkey.
based off of the monastery, and I made.
Sorry for laughing at that dumb joke.
I'm City of Monkey.
Yeah. It's
Or
so dumb.
monkish.
This will allow me to give up to 2 berries to an opponent to gain 2 victory points each.
Okay.
Wow.
So that cannot be Lincoln.
No.
I want berries. I like berries. Berries are yummy.
Let me just show you what I got.
I know what we have.
I am going to give them to Nikki.
Ah, that is
That
incorrect.
was a fake.
That is incorrect. The berries do me no good.
I will gain 4 for that.
You show them what's what with those berries, baby.
I don't think I can.
You can always build this. It's another point. You can build a wife. That's worth 3 points.
Yeah.
All right. I
I
am.
don't have a husband, so it's not worth 3 points.
It is. It's worth 2 plus 1 for your Evertree.
Yeah, okay.
For berries, by the way, that are worth nothing. I'm gonna build a clock tower, because I can.
Yeah.
It's worth 0. It says 3 sticks and a stone. Oh, my
May
bones.
bring
I know.
Oh, my bones.
are being broken.
Well, in this case, it's sticks and stone.
Yeah.
So I guess my bones remain somewhat safe. And when played, place 3 victory points here.
That looks like 3 victory points.
At the beginning of preparing for season, you may pay 1 point from this to activate one of the basic forest locations where you have a worker deployed. Not that it will matter, so it's worth 3 points for me, basically.
Okay.
Nikki?
I will be building the wife.
Yeah, for 2 berries.
There's my 2 berries.
Say thank you to Rusty.
You should get a berry back.
I
Yes.
do get a berry back.
You get berry back ribs.
Lincoln is passed.
Yep.
Oh, you got your berry, right?
I got my berry back.
Rusty?
All right. I have an action which I will take the monastery, and I give 2 goods to an opponent and gain 4 victory points.
Really?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
I think I'm going to pass them to you because they're the same
Yep.
anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't have a slot.
Yep.
Now, if I had a crane...
None of us do.
Well, if I had a crane, I'd have a slot. Because the crane can be removed to do the schmagity with the thing. I pass.
Okay.
And there are no new cards, or would we?
Oh.
Would we
Oh,
shuffle?
yeah, this deck goes here. There are new cards. There might be
Yeah,
stuff.
the
Clock Tower!
Finally.
I'm full.
Oh, the humanity!
It's ridiculous.
Oh, you have one more guy.
I do.
Well, does it give you any? Get a stone.
I'm
Wait,
thinking
what
of
does the
a
clock
stone.
tower do for you?
The clock tower would
Oh, it
Let her do
have-
this.
It wouldn't show up any...
It would have
But
gotten
here's the
me
deal.
that
I was going to
card.
say if she doesn't know, because you have to build the wife for this to come up.
Yes.
So it didn't matter anyway.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I
2 points.
do him there for 2.
Yes.
If I do him over there,
It's only going to give you 1.
it will only get me 1.
Oh, right, because stone and amber is...
Stone and amber are goodies.
Yep.
She's already taken that.
And I can't do the clock tower.
And she's already at 5.
See, I was holding on to him also because I was hoping.
Oh.
Right? I needed him for that if the clock tower came up.
Yeah, after her.
Here's why you might go here. I'm just realizing. If you had 6 cards, which you don't, you could go here and throw away 6 cards and get 3 amber. Although, look, you
She's
only
already
get...
at 5. That's
oh, you're
what
only at
saying.
5,
I'm
yeah.
at
If
5.
she builds a thing that gives her 2, that's the best choice she
Yeah.
has.
Yep.
Or does the thing gives her 2 points,
2
which
points.
is that. No, don't do cards.
It really doesn't matter.
Rusty.
All right. I have 15 cards, but I do have the dungeon, which allows me to remove a critter, placing it underneath during the playing of either a construction or a critter.
Correct.
So it opens up a space for me, and it reduces the cost of that construction or critter by 3.
Correct, and it is similar to the crane in that it is a card you can play when you're maxed out at 15.
Yes. So I am going to take the post office I have been talking about this entire time,
Okay.
worth 2. This monastery, this monk, which has no point value. And
Does it have coins on it?
No. I just set them there because that's what I'd earned from it.
Thank
it was
you.
just there.
Okay.
And I will place the post office, and it costs 3, so it's a cost of 0.
Okay.
And that is the end of my action, as it's just a location and I have no other people. And
That's
this is
his. Yeah.
okay,
He,
good
just he took it off of something else he was doing earlier.
I pass.
But I think the last dungeon thing he did.
Right. Pass, pass, pass.
Yeah, Rusty?
Rusty?
Pass.
Okay.
All right. There we go. So, phew.
This is not thief. This is.
Your points are going to be... Let me just take
Yeah, it's a
these.
little confusing here, for sure.
So the way the points are going to work is you are going to get face value for all your cards. I'm going to pull this out now. You're going to get face value for all your cards, plus whatever bonuses you have here, plus whatever bonuses you have on your cards, plus these,
Oh my goodness.
Right.
plus these.
Right.
So let's do them one at a time.
All right.
That'd be good. It's confusing.
Let me start to see,
Yep.
make sure I get it right. So 3, 6, 9.
Yep.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 29, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So I have 39 points there.
Plus
I'm going to get to that. I'm going to do
okay.
all the cards first.
Okay.
39 points there, plus this is paired with a husband, so 3 more.
42.
42, plus 1 point for each unique critter in my city. 42, 43, 44, 45, 45.
Plus 7. 52.
52 plus 3.
55.
55.
Okay, let's do
55.
Nikki's. This
All right,
is
Nikki.
probably a little crazy.
This is going to be confusing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yep.
11, 12,
Yep.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Yep.
21, 22,
Yep.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27,
27, yeah. 32,
32,
34.
34.
Now go to the
That's
card.
straight up
Yep.
that. Okay. This dude, 1 point for each of your unused amber and stone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
39.
39. Okay. This guy,
You have no events,
I have
correct?
no events, no special events, so nothing happens on that card.
Yep.
The wife is not paired with a husband.
Okay.
Common construction.
What was she at? 39.
39.
Perfect. Okay, count all common constructions.
Common,
Yep.
that is unique.
No, here, just go across the top.
Okay, across the top.
Yep.
Critter construction.
40.
Boop. That's unique. And unique and unique. Okay?
So 40.
40.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's it for that card.
Yep.
Then I've got 1 point for each of the purples
Yep.
in your city.
Yep.
So that's going to be
41,
1,
42,
2,
43,
3,
44,
4,
45,
5,
46.
6.
Yeah.
Yep. And then for each common critter in your
For
city.
each common critter. 1,
47,
2,
48,
3,
49,
3.
50,
Okay?
51,
51. That's it.
51, 52, 53, 54, 57.
All right.
Plus 2. 58, 59.
59. Wow.
59.
Okay.
So you beat me.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 13, 17, 21, 24, 26, 28, 30. And then these things here, so that's
Yeah.
Sure.
another 12, that's 42.
Yeah, it's huge.
Plus-
9 is huge.
Plus 1 point for each unit construction, so that's, what did I say?
42.
Okay, 42. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay. Plus, I think this is almost it.
You get a king bonus.
Yeah, oh yeah. 40, what did I say, 47?
47.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of it.
For this one.
I already did those. I'll get 3
No,
points for
no,
that.
no, I meant
so that's
for your
50.
king.
We're there already.
That's for the king, correct?
That's
Yes.
50.
And that's 1 point for an event and 2 points for a special event.
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
50.
And then, oh wait, I'm not done yet.
No, not remotely.
Okay,
No.
then unique critter, I get, so I'm at 50?
Yep.
I just figured. Unique critter, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
Okay.
And then 1 point for each common critter. That's 56, 57, 58, 59.
Okay. And do you have victory point tokens?
I do not.
And you didn't count these
Oh,
yet.
plus these, yeah. Oh no, plus these two, right?
Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
architect
So
guy too.
59 plus
4
another
more
4, that's
points.
63.
Plus
another
7.
7. So
70.
70. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Creamin'.
Ooh. Rusty has a chance. It
Oh,
was.
sure.
It was always. It was always. Well, this is a lot of points.
It is.
That's a lot of
Well, we'll
coins. Yeah.
I agree.
I
That,
don't think it's as much as
I agree that
everybody
we'll see.
thinks,
That 9-point card was pretty huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right.
Well, plus getting this school
Yeah, of
was
course.
really lucky. I needed it.
Of course, you didn't. You 90 points
Yep.
or 70 points. 70
Yeah.
points.
90.
70.
You're going to just keep rolling up.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24, 25. 1 for each unique construction. which would be 26, 27, 28, 29, and it's not paired, so 29.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2 here. So 31.
31.
Okay. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
Oh, I was wrong.
40, 49.
Oh,
I was very wrong.
that was a lot of gold.
So
I
Rusty-
saw all the coins and I got excited.
Rusty
So
and I are tied.
no,
No, you
49,
57.
55,
57,
57,
and
70.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, well, what do you think, Nick? I mean, it's a lot.
There's a lot to say. I love the theme. I am glad that it is not, merchants of the Mediterranean or Roman whatever. I am happy to see something different.
And we're not trading in space bucks.
We're not trading in space bucks or anything like that. So I'm happy to see a different theme for sure. The little criticisms we probably all have. You can't read the cards. They're really tiny. I understand the art is beautiful, but sometimes you gotta, for playability.
Well, the doctor, I noticed, he loves blueberries, Nikki P. He was your guy.
He
Check him
was
out
my
there.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a blueberry guy. I like the chaining of the cards. That was fun. I love the board, and these can be different games. I like that there are places where you can do 2 guys, but there are other places where it's locked out. I like the idea of the meta with the cards for everyone. The whole, I didn't get there fast enough,
Do these
which
things-
would have been great for me. But I like.
Didn't help me really. Ultimately,
Yeah.
I think
No, this 9 was
I
crazy.
think these are pretty huge.
This was,
Yeah.
and it was good that I had. 'cause
It was
I did,
it was fantastic.
Because I did this.
You were overly concerned about those being worth 0 points. Those 3
They ended up being
cards.
6.
Those 3 cards were huge for you.
They ended up being 6 points.
Yeah.
Plus, they helped me get to this. But I don't
Yeah.
know that I would have probably got to that because it was just the.
I don't
stick.
have a single knapsack in even
Yeah,
my
that
15
was the
cards.
knapsack.
Yeah, I don't have a
I
knapsack.
took the
Yeah.
bulk of them, right? Because
have
of the
no
pigeon. Did you get a, we also had a
knapsacks.
pigeon.
There's only
No.
There's only
There's only 3 in the
You
game.
have
I
no
think.
pigeons.
I thought somebody else had done the postal pigeon.
Nope.
I got
Oh,
the
wow.
teacher, but no pigeons.
Yeah.
I like the 2 goals that you're going for. The ones on the tree and then the ones on the game board.
Well, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
So you have your up to 8 cards, plus you have these. It just the downer was we weren't getting through them as much as we would like. The neat thing
that's
about
probably
this,
the way it happens, though, right?
but this is awesome. Summer is cool because you're pulling them from here.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
means it gets stuff out. Of course, you're taking the best stuff that's of what's there, which isn't necessarily great.
Yeah, you're cleaning.
Plus, when you reshuffled, I was nervous for you because I'm like, we've mostly been either sloughing off things we can't afford, which I doubt.
Right.
Mostly like, oh, this is common. I'll get this type of thing probably later, which I think bit me in the rear because I tossed something I wanted early on, thinking I would get it later, and I did not.
Well, this got me 3 points. I mean,
That's cool.
as it turns out, I can't really hope for much more than that. There's no card I'm going to get that's going to get me maybe more than 5 points max.
Well,
right?
that was why I was asking about the amber, right? Just because like you might have been able to build something else had you taken just the amber, but you didn't have. You had what you had and what was here. So.
I actually am very pleased with coming in third, a close third, based on the fact that I had decided at the very beginning of the game, before we even started, that I was going to ignore those things on the tree completely, so that I wouldn't overly focus on them. Now that might have been a mistake, right? Because I got the twig barge, I got the barge toad really early.
Yeah.
So if I had picked up that card, what was it?
Undertaker.
What is it? Let me see it real quick. So if I'd picked that up, then, yeah, so I could pay 2 berries, which I had a lot of, and discard 2 cards from my city.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
I could have
Boy, I
gotten.
would've liked that
Yeah,
one.
I could have gotten rid of the barge that got me there. I could have gotten rid of these 1-point cards and maybe replaced them, and picked up 6 points.
Right.
That might have been huge for me. I don't know.
Wow. Pay 2 berries. That's neat.
So I basically, instead of trying for perfect sort of synergy, I just decided I'm going to go for these. I know they're not big points, but I'm going to go for these and just see if synergy comes to me. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, no big deal.
Yeah.
I thought you had.
I thought his final round was going to be massive. Just
when you
because
had
of,
these going, not knowing the cards, right? You're looking at the cards and I can't see them. Not knowing how those work, I thought there was some. You know what Nikki did in Gizmos? I thought you were going to do that here. I thought there was some. I thought those 3 cards somehow together were going to keep adding coins on each other. But I had misread. I had misunderstood one of your cards. Did you enjoy that? Or?
I enjoyed it. I found it difficult to know what cards to play, not having played this before.
Of course.
So not knowing the combinations and only starting to see things that were starting to work for me near the end. And that's why when you saw me taking multiple coins each turn, it started to work. But it was difficult at the beginning for me to get going for some reason.
Yeah, your economy was weak. But I barely had anything that did. That was the weird thing. Like, this was obviously pretty big because I just got them for free, and I got a berry for each one of them. So that was a little bit of an engine. Plus, I got the berry from the shopkeeper.
Well, more importantly, even though at the time you were worried that you were filling up your city.
Yeah, I ended up kind of like I was only done a turn or two before you guys.
Well, first off, filling up your city got you 7 points here, because instead of building cards, you're just discarding and going there. But also,
believe me, I was going to go for the 5 if I could do it.
But it also got you faster to that 9.
Yeah.
I mean, you put out 4 cards that turn. And I know that 3 of them were worth 0 points, but you still got symbol, symbol, symbol.
Well, they're worth 0, but they end up being worth 6, right? Which is pretty
total.
Awesome.
I mean, 2 points each.
Because I got this, which was for having the knapsack, and then 1 point each for the school. For that,
so they're basically
plus the teacher on that.
They're basically 2-point cards, but they were a huge tempo jump for you.
I did not have as much common stuff, and obviously that's not terrible or anything like that. I mean, I did have these, but I didn't have any. I was really worried about my game because I had no economy. You know what I mean? I was like you, so I thought for you on your final round, you're gonna with all those goods you were getting. I was kind of nervous about you spending it all on that right away. Right. So I mean, do you feel that was the right choice?
At the time, it felt like it was the best choice just due to its value and the fact that I knew I had other unique constructions going on in there. That I thought it was more of like a 7, 8, 9 point card, and at that point, I felt was the best bet, and I didn't want to see it go away.
No, I mean Dave had a chance of maybe turning that around if he'd gotten whatever he needed to do that. What were you short?
Well, here's an interesting thing, right? I had the best start. I had all these green cards that got me all kinds of crap, and the minute I went to the next season, I generated a crap ton of stuff. And I thought, wow, I'm off to a really great start. But the problem was, all I had were sticks and berries. My engine that got me a lot of stuff just got me sticks and berries and sticks and berries. And your ability to pedal.
Yes.
If I could have picked up a peddler somewhere along the way, Lincoln, then I would have been probably a force to be reckoned with. Or if I could have gotten any card, Rusty had gotten the one, and I thought, oh, if I got any card that just let me put sticks on it for points,
right,
that would have also helped me. But I don't know. I think it's maybe a potentially neat balance thing, right? Because I started with husband and wife. I had a farm. I did all this cool stuff right from the get-go. But then it's kind of neat in a way that I kind of stalled in the middle.
I wanted to try to have that combo, and I never had. I might have gotten one of those 2 in my final. Oh no, it was a farm. I got the farm and gave it to Nikki, and I had the farm very at the beginning. That was the one. That was the one thing where you did the dump 3 cards and get 3 goods of your choice, which is I did the same thing. I'm like, well, I'll just do the farm. I was hoping to maybe do what you did with because it was an extra 2 or 3 points, right, to have the husband and wife combination.
Now, just to remind,
but I never saw those.
I had the husband and wife right at the beginning,
but no farm,
and no farm.
Right.
Until you handed me one 2, 3 turns away from the end of the game.
Yeah.
I know you were having trouble remembering using the historian.
Right.
But did you find it useful? Did it help your game? Do you think that
Did you draw anything awesome out of that?
Yes, I think it did help my game because it meant I never had to go to a draw card space to worry about cards. And there, even if I got cards that were worthless to me, it made it very easy to immediately get 5 points here, right? I mean, I got 7 points. Part of that is from the historian. I never went back here again, but I could have done that at any time. I could have easily thrown away cards and not worried about, because every time I built a card, I got a card.
Right.
I think it ended up actually being pretty nice. But I would like to point out that these 4 cards that are out, right, are random, and there are a bunch of others.
Oh.
You always shuffle from the deck. So 2 of anything,
Wow.
discard 2, then draw 2 for every card discarded. So a double.
Wow.
Discard any, and then draw 2 for every one you discard. Copy any basic action on the board. Not forest cards on the board.
That means it acts like another.
It's like
space.
it's like the
Up
one
here,
that we had.
but not forest cards.
It's like the
2 resin in a twig.
Lookout.
Berries in a card.
just not forest.
Draw 2 meta cards. Play 1 for 1 less.
Wow.
2 cards in anything you want. So, yeah, these are random. And additionally, these special event cards, there's like a crap ton of them too. They're all, other than the one that Lincoln got, they're all required 2 specific cards to be in your city.
Oh, okay.
And they all give you things. Like, for example, tax relief. This is going to get you 3 points, and all your green cards activate when you pick this up. If you have the judge and the queen.
The funny thing about this was I had gotten that second, Nikki almost took it.
Yeah.
The second scroll, but then I couldn't do something else before I took this because that one replaced something. It took the place of another 3. You'd use it for 3 berries to discount another creature that you'd played, critter. So that was kind of weird.
One thing I wanted to rewind back to was I liked the idea of having these cards with spaces on them that we could all play on.
Right.
But once it was in somebody's hand, I kind of forgot about it.
Yes.
Towards the end of the game, I remembered I wanted to play on that, but it was
Yeah, it's
only
from the
cards in the meadow, and
the
I
other
had
hand.
my card was in my hand, so I couldn't even use it to, even though I finally remembered there was something.
Well, it's an interesting timing thing, right? Because in a weird way, I almost think someone else going there would be bad almost for me. The victory point I would get for that is maybe not worth my losing that space because that gets me a card from the meadow for 3 fewer.
Yeah.
Like, there is that sort of I was thinking Imperial Settlers quality where everything is so teeny and small that it's very hard to sort of look across and sort of see what people are doing. But unlike that game, at least in this game, it's not as important, or at least for the first play, right? It was never that vital to me to look and see. Like when you were giving away resources, it was so near the end that it almost didn't matter. But I could see where maybe you need to be able, you see what someone has or someone doesn't have, if you're going to give them a card or not going to give them a card. But that's the only sort of, for me, drag is that it's tough to. I mean, these little things. This is so small.
I know it's again.
I'm
the
wearing
tiniest
reading glasses. and I
Tiniest
can't read
font
this.
possible. It's so crazy. I'm not even sure people with great vision could see those that easily. Especially, you'd have to probably hold it up. I want to say the production is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
this
it's so
thing.
cool. I agree.
They did such a really nice job on it. It's really beautiful, really well done. I know that we have like a deluxe version of it somewhat.
Right.
I don't know how much of this is deluxe.
Part of that, by the way, are also these other cards we didn't play.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
these
okay.
3 cards are specifically for the one-player game. You can play this for one. There's a solo version.
Right.
Oh, wow.
But then there's all these other fancy schmancy cards that I'm sure do much. Wow, look, they're all, well, those aren't, but these are like ridiculously expensive and they probably do fantastic. Here, 2 points for each unique critter in your thing. Activate an event even if you don't meet the listed requirements. Holy crap.
Okay, I also wanted to point out that, we are using the BGG new bits, bowls, and card
Yeah.
holders. I don't know. I mean, you were sort of resistant to it in the beginning. What do you feel now that you had the cards?
They were nice, actually. I'd say.
Yeah.
They were really nice to not have to have them in your hand, to not have to kind of.
Fan them out and check. But, nice thing is you can see everything if you flip them forward. It's not like you're obstructing things by when you're fanning them out.
Well, these cards are actually very nicely done
Because
for
they have it all on
fanning.
the edge.
And also the thing at the top, but it doesn't tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't see the powers. I have to admit.
Yeah.
These are really, really nice.
I liked it.
I was the most reluctant to use them, but I'm a believer.
Yes.
So did you learn the game?
I did. I'm very excited about it.
Okay, cool.
Well, thanks for teaching us, Dave.